wanting people to listen, you can't just tap them on the shoulder anymore. You have to hit them with a sledgehammer. And then you'll notice you've got their strict attention.
So your murderers come with smiles. They come as your friends, the people who have cared for you all of your life, and they always seem to come at a time when you're at your weakest and most in need of their help.
But here's my advice to the rest of you. Take dead aim on the rich ones. Get them in the crosshairs and take them down.
I'm ready. Let's do it right now, right here. Come on.
All right.
I love you.
I love you, honey bunny.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!
Any of you pricks move! And I'll execute every last one of you!
I generally come in at least 15 minutes late. After that, I just sort of space out for about an hour. I just stare at my desk. But it looks like I'm working. I do that for probably another hour after lunch, too. I'd say in a given week, I probably only do about 15 minutes of real, actual work.
The whole world gone crazy! Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules? Market zero! You think I'm fucking around here, market zero? Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! You lousy son of a bitch! If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a double cross artist!
Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
I want that son of a bitch dead. I want him dead. I want you to get this fuck where he breathes. I want him dead. I want his family dead. I want his house burnt to the ground. I want to go to the middle of the night. I want to piss on his ass.
Kick this ass for a man, that's all. Kick my ass. Enjoy. Come on. I'm not asking, I'm telling with this. Kick my ass.
Just say the first thing that pops into your mind. You sold me a crummy watch. I want my money back.
You know what you can do with that watch? Stick it up your ass.
Good. It's a mystery. It's a mystery wrapped in a riddle. It's not an enigma. Don't you get it? Fuck, man.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Oh, so many illustrations over Fez Show, Ron and Fez Show. Trying to get the weight off the world off my shoulders right now. Morrissey starting us off. I'm Ron, there's Fez.
Hiya, buddies.
Earl, what's with the Morrissey starting us this morning? You a little depressed?
Yeah, a little down.
Yeah, well, is there anything you need to talk about? Or are you going to be okay? Fez, I think we used to open with funk and soul all the time. And we're getting a little more effeminate as the time goes on here.
The problem is you can't tell if Black Earl is in a dark mood because he's always in black. You could never tell by his outfit or anything.
He's decided to mourn life. That's where he is with it. All right, it is the Ron and Fez Show. I'm Ron. There's Fezzy Bear.
Hello, buddies.
And Earl, it's not that I don't like the music, just that we may need to butch up a little bit.
I'll definitely do it.
Doesn't sound definite.
No, it doesn't sound definite, and it seems like his feelings are a little hurt that I even brought it up at all. Here's what maybe you need a little vacation from it, Earl.
No, just a
You're
good
not
going
to talk to me today, are you?
Just a good night's sleep.
You're going to just lay on the back on me. I know you are. But why don't we do this? Friday, Death Metal Mo picks out our song, Fezzy.
All right.
And here's the thing, Death Metal Mo. That means you still want to have some kind of mass appeal with your song. You'll see what it takes now to try to find that song to bring people together. Not just act like, well, I'm going to play a song that's really going to piss off the squares. No, you can't take that gimmick.
So the challenge is there, Death Metal Mo. Let's see if you can rise to it.
Yeah. So Friday is Death Metal Mo, and let's even do it tomorrow. Let's see if he can have it in time for tomorrow.
I think Death Metal Mo is up to it.
Yeah. And then I need you to get some real men on the show, too, Earl.
We'll have a nice big ballsy opener soon.
Yeah, big ballsy opener. I try to book Jesse Ventura. Get some Henry Rollins. Somebody who's going to be in our face, making things happen around here.
That's your key word from now on for the rest of the week, Earl. Bulls.
Dave, I need you to check on the phone guys for me, would you? Thank you very much. And, Earl, I need you to keep an eye on that as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Because when I look up on the board, I like to see what we have. I see all the lines are lit, but I just got a blank board in front of me. Okay?
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
Earl.
He's got it.
I don't want you to call me sir. We're friends. We're not in the military all of a sudden. But I just like the show to move along. Thanks, buddy.
Will do.
It's the Morrissey thing, Fez. I don't know whether you can come out of that without just sobbing to yourself and then swearing that you won't have sex with anyone.
Well, it's music to look at your shoes by, is what it is. Downtrodden and dejected.
There's a reason Morrissey never got laid, because no one really feels up to it after that.
Was that from the album Wowzy Wowzy Woo Woo?
It does feel that way sometimes. Hey, Trey, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing there, Blotty?
Hey, Trey.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm with you, Ron, man. I can't dig that song this morning. I just wanted to run my truck into the ditch.
It has that feeling. It's not that I hate it, but hold on for 1 second. I have to know that stuff before it happens, bro. That way I don't have to bring it up on the air. Thank you.
Exactly.
It's not that I hate the song, Trey. It's just that I feel like our Earl's falling into a rut.
Yeah, I definitely miss the old heterosexual Earl.
He was the old funky heterosexual Earl. Now I don't know what we're going to do here, but maybe death metal is what this show is all about. And I don't even know if Death Metal Mo is up to it, Fez.
Well, I think an injection of Mo can never hurt.
You know, here's what you got to do. If you're in his situation, you got to say, okay, it's death metal. But don't worry, it's not going to turn you off. This is going to turn you on. Perhaps you'll listen to more death metal after this. Hey, Steve. Steve, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing there, buddy?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, what the hell is Earl's problem? I was driving down the highway when your show started. Every time I saw a semi-truck, I wanted to drive right into it. We need more Pete Funk, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
But right now, Earl's song choices have people wanting to destroy their vehicles.
And you notice this too, Fez. You're not going to get a straight answer out of Earl. It's just like, yes, sir. Okay, sir. He's treating me, like I'm running Viacom or something. Like he only has to put up with me for a minute or two.
You're the foreman walking through the construction site.
Right, and I'm not buying that. I'm a colonel, and then when I leave, everybody's going to go back to drinking beer. Treat me like one of the guys. But be honest with me.
Yeah, it's not an officers club.
And, he calls me at home, and it's not yes, sir, no, sir. We sit and have conversations. For some reason on the air, he brings on a sense of formality.
He would like to wear his dress uniform in here if he could.
Speaking of which, yes, the weird staff that Fez and I have. So I go outside to have smoke a cigar yesterday, and it's so nice after the show. I'm like, why would I go back up into that stank building? So I call up and I say, send me down my ribs. I got some ribs sent to me from Ogre yesterday. So instead of keeping them in the frozen box, for some reason, Dave goes and puts them in a bag.
In a giant shopping bag.
Right, so now I'm walking around like I just went to Bloomingdale's or something. And I'm like, I go, why in a bag? I had them in a frozen thing. He goes, well, so you can carry it. I go, I'm going to take a cab home. Instead of going, oh, I fucked up or whatever, he goes, I can get a cab better than anyone in New York. Now, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not a problem to get cabs. Like an Irish setter, he runs out into the intersection, starts waving his hand and whistling like he's the doorman at the Fairmont Hotel.
For some reason, he turned into Joe New Yorker.
Yeah.
And was going to dive on the hood of a cab in order to stop it.
Yeah.
Instead of doing, because one of the cooler things about living in New York City,
yeah,
in Manhattan, is one of those hailing a cab movie moments that you have, where you can look very cool hailing a cab.
Well, he didn't hail it like a regular guy. He hailed it like a doorman. He thought, I'm Ron's doorman. So I got a doorman and a buck sergeant working for me right now. Neither one of them treats me like a human being.
Exactly. He looked like he was trying to catch a cab in a net.
Yeah. Here's Shelly. Shelly, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Ron. Hi, Fez. The story you're telling is very funny and stuff, but I have to tell you, I'm still way down from that opening song.
Oh, no.
I know. I'm a little depressed myself. Yeah.
Restart it with a better song.
You know what? I can't trust Earl right now. Normally I would say that, but I can't trust him.
We shouldn't have to spend the rest of the show lifting people's spirits back up.
I know.
Well,
they should start there.
Yeah.
Maybe you do. Maybe you play some P-Funk. I'm feeling so down right now. I'm feeling like emo.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, it is kind of an emo moment for us all. Would you say that Morrissey started the emo movement, Earl? Would you go that far?
Definitely one of the godfathers of the whole emo.
With who else?
Probably The Cure.
I want to be the godfather of something.
You're the godfather of cool, baby.
Oh, stop it. See, that's not who you are either. Now you turned into Huggy Bear.
See, it's going too far. It's from Sir to Baby.
I know.
To Sir with Love is what he's gone to.
Why don't you start tomorrow with Lulu? Just get the Sir with Love out there. Because I know he really wants me to be the professor. And I can't be Muni for him, Fez. I have to be myself.
He had to live that way with Muni all those years, I guess.
Did you used to call him Muni, sir, Earl?
When I was an intern, yes.
Okay, so.
And he hated it, too.
JD, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, morning, fellas.
Yeah.
VAC 8669.
Oh,
Hey, listen, every day I look forward to your intro because I think Earl is a master at what he does. I really have to commend Earl. But today, Earl, what sewer hole did you open up to find that crap?
Now, I don't have a problem with Morrissey. I just don't know if it's the big fun opening for the show. I don't know whether it's giving the show the energy that we're looking for to start off.
And Earl, according to JD, you were getting a chance to be the master.
I was just in a very melancholy, reflective mood today.
I understand that that's you, but what about the show, Earl? We can't be melancholy and reflective. We're paid to entertain people for 3 hours.
I will definitely, you will definitely have a big ballsy opener tomorrow.
Well, it's not going to be you, though. It's going to be Death Metal Mo. You have taken it so far. Just to get back to even, now we've got to go to Death Metal. There's got to be a fucking pit in here before people feel happy with themselves.
Just to get the taste back in people's mouths, I guess.
Hey, Lorenzo, rolling in your benzo. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
What's up, Lorenzo?
I'm just calling to give Earl props on the playing the Morrissey today. I think he should do more of it. Like play some more Smith, play something on The Cure, Echo the Bunnymen, Suede, Joy Division.
All right, see, that's where we're going with this, Earl. It's the depressed 80s. It's the dark 80s, not the 80s where, girls just want to have fun. We're the 80s that we only come out at night. That's where we're going now.
Time to start wearing our black lipstick.
Now, Marcy is in the news, and I had to go and check the date to make sure that somehow an old newspaper didn't land on my stoop.
Don't you hate it when the paper boy does that?
But Morrissey says, I think this is the gimmick. He will no longer play the proud country of Canada because he's canceled his shows there in support of that protest against the baby seals. I had no idea it was up to this kind of numbers, though. He says that they kill 325,000 baby seals a year. Now, Pamela Anderson, she has asked for a meeting with the Canadian Prime Minister over the seal hunt, which is, I understand it's a little more of a laid-back country than the United States, but I can't imagine that you could get a call, Pamela Anderson wants to face-to-face with you, and it would actually happen.
As she's welcome in whatever palace the Prime Minister of Canada sleeps in.
I've never seen anybody wear a baby seal coat, but I had no idea 325,000 got killed every year. I know Paul McCartney's going up there to do something about it. And they still kill the seals in the old way. They still beat them to death with a club, right, instead of shooting them?
Exactly, yes. There's seal blood all over the ice when the seal hunts this time of year, every year.
Well, when you shoot something, if you kill it, there's going to be blood. But why don't they shoot it? Why do they club it? I never understood that gimmick.
I don't know if that's, for some reason they don't use the fur on the head, and then, shooting it might damage the pelt somehow.
Shoot it in the head. What's wrong with shooting something? If you can get up close enough to club it, why can't you just shoot it?
It's like the old ways are always the best ways.
Yeah. I don't know where I stand on this. Where are you on the baby seal thing, Fez?
I don't think you need to club to death over 300,000 baby seals every year. It just doesn't seem like it's a necessary industry.
Well, I guess you get the coat from it, right?
Yeah, but now...
Do you get any meat?
I'm sure they get some meat. I don't know how much meat you can get off a baby seal.
Fucking delicious stuff. When you really think about it, a little mashed potatoes and it's in its own gravy, it might be delicious.
I think one of the big problems with this and the protest is the fact that it's babies. If it was 300,000 seals, adult seals every year, the fact that you throw baby on the front of anything makes it seem so much worse, too.
See, my problem is this, Fez. I'm a meat eater. You know that. You know this about me. So I wear leather. So at what point, not that I'm wearing leather pants or anything like Jim Morrison, but I have a belt on right now. At what point do you say to yourself, this animal good, that animal not good? To me, it's, you're saying I have nothing at baby seals, but I'm sure you eat cow.
Sure, yes.
So what's the difference?
It's the pictures of those baby seals. It's like
the baby part.
It's the baby part.
At what age do you need them to be before you'll eat them?
A year old.
Well, what about eggs? People eat eggs, and they don't even make that.
Eggs are cute.
How old are the baby seals? I think they're a year. I don't think they're just, infants.
I think they're between 3 and 6 months old.
Yeah.
I think it's something like that. When that fur is at its softest before it starts getting into that more coarser adult seal fur.
See, that's the thing. I don't want adult seal. I need a nice, soft baby seal. If anybody knows about this stuff, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. And Earl, this is my problem. Now you've got Fez being some kind of a seal hugger because the Morrissey has put him in such a relaxed mood, in such a laid-back mood.
You'll get a nice blast of testosterone end of the week.
I know, buddy. I know that. Here is John. John, you're on Ron and Fez. Can't go with the bit after all this time. Hey, pal.
I was just wondering why Paul McCartney's getting involved. Are they landmining these seals somehow? Or?
No, he is a big vegan, right, Fez? He's always been a vegan?
Yeah, he's vegan all the way. He's against leather, any sort of animal product.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then he probably wouldn't be interested in my new idea. Ronnie, you might. Baby seal sausage.
To me, it sounds delicious. And
Better than the chevrolet, yeah.
The thing is, I would definitely try it.
See it.
Yeah. I eat lamb sausage, Fez, and I fucking love it. So what are you saying? A lamb isn't cute? Yeah, they are.
A lamb is cute, but it just seems like bashing three. Is it necessary to have that many where we couldn't just start weaning off of killing seals?
How many cattle do you think die every year, and how do you think they die? Like a fucking that stun gun to the back of the head. And they're just one after another on a conveyor belt. I think your problem is more this, Fez. If something makes the news, then it kind of turns your stomach. If it was, and let's face it, most of the time, you don't care about baby seals. You don't sit up at night, oh, what about those baby seals? It's in the news today, so now you're going, oh, I see. Now I'm on the side of it.
It starts to pull at my heartstrings there.
Yeah. It gets to you.
It really does when I see those pictures of those seal faces with their giant black eyes.
But is it the marketing that gets to you or the idea? That's what you got to ask yourself. Hey, Rick, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, why don't they just use like a nail gun? You know, a ramset nail gun that works on a 22 caliber cartridge. You just walk up and tink like doing a deck.
All right, Fez, would you feel better about that? Would you go out and carry a sign that says, why not kill baby seals with nail guns?
If it was painless, I would be in favor of nail guns instead of head bashing. But I can't see where a nail gun's going to be any less painless.
So your only problem is not that they're killing baby seals, but you'd like to see them without any pain.
I would like to see them without any pain, and I would like to see us eventually get to killing no baby seals. I know because they're going to throw up their economy at us if we say quit killing baby seals.
But why? What is your thing about easing out of baby seals? Obviously, you don't need any kind of fur to this day. And you don't need any meat when you really think about it. You can sustain life without meat. So why isn't that your point? Why is it only just about the little white baby seals with the pretty eyes?
Because that's the part that's gotten to me the most as the new seal hunt starts.
Hey, Matt. Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
They club them because it's fun.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's being done as a sporting event.
I really do. And, you know, if we stop clubbing baby seals, the terrorists win.
Thank you. Fez, you say 1-year-old should be as old as they get when we kill a baby seal.
Yeah, adult size.
They got to be 1 for you. And we have no idea right now how old they are.
No, I have no clue. No.
To me, they look like they're about 1, but I don't know. I can't tell the difference really between an infant seal and a toddler.
To me, they look like they just slipped out of the seal womb.
All right, we'll check. Stu says he knows. Trucker Stu, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. They just did a thing on the news up there in Canada. 5 to 6 weeks old, they lose their black spots, and after they lose their black spots, that's when they kill them. But this year, because of the warm weather, the ice is too thin. They're having a hard time, so they're not clubbing them. They're shooting them.
So you feel better, Fez?
You know, I should, but I don't.
This is a victory for you. They are shooting baby seals. I don't know. Yeah, you do seem a little sensitive on this issue.
I am.
You know, I mean, if I'm watching National Geographic, Fez, I don't want to see anything get killed and eaten. But at the same time, bacon tastes good. Pork chops taste good. I don't want to be one of those guys who acts like what I do is okay and what other people do isn't.
The fisheries minister in Canada, he's actually commenting back about some of the celebrities, and he's making it personal. He's calling them has-beens with Paul McCartney and Pamela Anderson and Brigitte Bardot.
First of all, Paul McCartney, it's not that he's a has-been, he's a fucking legend. And I'd throw Brigitte Bardot into the same point. And who was the other one, Pamela Anderson?
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. I do think that she's probably sincere about it. Way more sincere than Fez is, who's just really now hopping on the bandwagon at this moment.
I saw this today, and I was just outraged and shocked.
Yeah.
What the fishing ministry guy said about Pam Anderson is that she hasn't looked good since Baywatch.
This is fucking not necessary. That's not what the argument is about.
And he offered this advice to Paul McCartney. Go back to where you once belonged because you're not doing any good for anybody and you're totally embarrassing yourself.
Wow, do they drink hard in Canada. They drink absolutely hard.
So that's the fisheries minister out of Newfoundland.
Hey, Bo, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, I read this, and I can't remember where the publication was, but I heard all the baby seals had pneumonia, so they were like little fatty pneumonias. That's why they're bashing them in the head.
Is that it, Fezzy?
It is not. It has nothing to do with my own childhood persecution by the mean boys in the neighborhood.
866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Fez, by the way, does have a birthday coming up And we're throwing him a little party on Saturday night, April 1st, if you can make it.
That's going to be at McFadden's in Manhattan, New York City on 2nd Avenue between 42nd and 43rd Street. Everyone's getting there about 9 o'clock. Party starts.
And no presents for Fez. He doesn't want presents.
Maybe just good wishes.
Just good wishes.
And envelopes.
A firm handshake. And if anything, get him a cigar. Get him a box of cigars so he feels good about himself. Here's James. James, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
Yeah.
What you got, James?
Pam Anderson, what made her so important? I'm just glad that she's not on KFC's tail anymore about chicken.
Well, you know, I mean, you got to admit, seals seem like they have a better life than a chicken. And we eat a lot of chicken in this country.
She demanded to see the Prime Minister of Kentucky, too, when that was going on.
What side are you on, Fez? You have to pick a team here.
Just fun taking a shot at Pam Anderson throughout the ordeal.
Sure it is.
The seal ordeal.
866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. And the way you're doing this, you could end up being the Minister of Fisheries of Canada, which doesn't, it sounds like you're the minister or something, but it still seems like you got to wear boots.
Yeah, you're still in charge of fish.
Yeah.
That's what you get to be. And apparently seals falls under fisheries.
I just feel like if you use any kind of animal, why is one animal better than the other? Other than, of course, dog, man's best friend. We have to protect them. Hey, Matt. Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez show, buddy.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Fez.
What you got, buddy?
World's shortest joke. Baby seal walks into a club.
I don't find that funny. There was a day when I would have laughed at that. But no longer?
Wait a minute. When he says walks into a club, just think of his little head bleeding.
I am. Blood on the ice.
I wouldn't mind doing spring training up there and just have Barry Bonds whacking at some seals with a big club.
Just color some stitches on the little white heads. They'll look like baseballs.
You know, we joke about that, but I have a feeling that's what Greg Lazinski does for a job now. He's just running around with a big orange hat on.
Well,
now,
it's spring.
Don't they go up there, the peaceniks, and they try to spray paint some of the seals as red or whatever to keep them safe?
Yeah, they go up there in their little dinghies and stuff, and they try to maneuver right up against the seal boats as close as they can and yell their protests and stuff like that.
No, what I'm saying is if they spray the seal with red spray paint, then the seal's carcass is no good to anybody. So they're able to save the seal by making it look really stupid and stand out to sharks, I guess.
Ruining the pelt.
Yeah.
So some of the seal hunters, they've been fighting back against these protest groups and their boats when they've been slaughtering the seals and cutting the pelts off of them. They've been
slaughtering or harvesting?
Slaughtering. They've been throwing the seal guts at the protesters once they take the pelt off.
Well, I mean, here's the problem with that, Fez, and I know that you're a Greenpeace or whatever, but now you're endangering human lives. When you start to get your boat in the way of something, you don't want to sink a boat and everybody falls into that icy water. If I have to play the record of the Edmund Fitzgerald for you, we'll really have a depressing show.
Please don't.
Yeah. Tony, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
Yeah.
The reason why they use the club, two reasons. One, because the pelt can get damaged by the bullet, and two, that's the most cost-effective way to take the seal out. So that's basically why they use it, and that's it.
All right, so really that's what it's all about, Fez.
Coming down to price. A club is cheaper than guns and bullets.
It's cheaper, and also you'll take better care of the pelt. But not to attack seals, because I don't hate them more than I do any other animal. But it's not like they do anything for us. If a child was drowning in the water, a seal wouldn't go save him like a dolphin was. That's why we love dolphins. A dolphin will help you if it can.
The seal should have our unconditional love. They shouldn't have to earn it.
Here's what happened, though. Like, they say we all came out of the ocean, right?
Right.
Then a seal was like a dog that fucking went back in.
Why would you go back in? That's what I don't understand.
That's where the fish are. They're fish-eating sons of bitches. You won't see a dog eating fish. So the dog stays out.
They just roll around on it.
Dursey, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you? Dursey.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you, buddy?
Good. The reason they kill the seals is because there's so many, they just devastate the fisheries in Newfoundland.
So we've got to pull some of the seals back, you're saying?
They have to, they have to be killed. They destroy the nets, and they just eat 200-300 pounds of fish every day.
See, that's too much, Fuzzy. By you saving the seal, you're killing 300 pounds of fish a day.
Yeah.
And I'm a fish lover. I find them delicious.
See, I was surprised to find out it was that many baby seals getting killed every year. I thought they were sort of like almost an endangered species.
No, there's too many of them.
There's too many of them.
Yeah. All right, so thanks. You're up there in Canada, Darcy?
Yeah, I'm in New Brunswick.
Where are most Canadians on this issue? Is it like everywhere else?
I think it's about 50-50.
Yeah, about 50-50.
Yeah, in Newfoundland, it's a lot more because that's pretty much all they have for income.
And this is the odd thing. This is where Fez's family is. Fez's family are all Newfies.
My parents are from Newfoundland.
Yeah.
They're probably out there, too.
Yeah.
No, I know where my parents are at.
Your parents were born in Newfoundland, Fez?
They were babies when they came over.
So they were born in Newfoundland?
No, they were born here. But, they were...
Conceived?
Yeah, I think so.
You
Well, not both of them.
You don't know what you're saying. You don't know your own family history. They were babies when they came over. Like a baby isn't born yet. Here is Matt. Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Seals are assholes. Didn't you see March of the Penguins? After the penguins take that long journey, the seals are just kind of waiting there to eat them.
The seals were the bad guys in March of the Penguins. And anyone who eats a penguin, to me, is bad news.
Later, buddies.
All right, see you later. And no one ever goes like, oh, save those penguins. By the way, if I was a penguin after watching that movie, fucking kill me right away. Nothing on the planet looks worse than being a penguin.
You know, they look so jolly in cartoons, but there's not a good day that a penguin has. It's either freezing or starving.
Cartoons are not real, my friend. That's what we learned from March of the Penguins. And I have no idea why that was a family hit. It was so depressing. It was like being at a black girl listening party. Just depression after depression. Here is Dayton. You're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
The reason why they use the clubs, well, one of the reasons is it's got a spike in the end of it. They whack the seal in the head. They jerk it away from its mom because the moms will try to protect the babies.
So this is really a problem more the mom than the babies.
Yeah, the moms, they're trying to take care of their kids, but they're so thick out on the ice, you almost can't swing a club without hitting one.
Right.
So if you use the gun, you would never be able to get the carcass away from the mom.
You would hit a mom by mistake.
Like that last caller said, it's more cost effective to not use a gun, but also you can keep you can get the cub away from its mother, and kind of use the club to give her a poke and keep her away.
Right.
While you're gutting it.
Like, don't worry, I'm taking care of him now.
It seems more brutal to kill someone in front of their mom.
And, Pamela Anderson should really take a real hard look at the fact that her implants were really tested in an animal.
Yeah, they probably were. We have to do that. Now, at the same time, not in baby seal. You know what I mean? Like, I know some people make that distinction of, okay, some animals we need to kill, some we don't. But that's just semantics. If you eat meat and you wear leather, then I don't see how you can go around bitching about the other stuff. Now, if you're Moby or you're Paul McCartney, I understand. You've made a stand in life. You say animals are just as good as people. And that's your crazy way of living life. I don't have a problem. I hate people who pick and choose.
Bridget Bardot, her part of it was being a Canadian. She hates going around the world. She thinks it embarrasses the entire country.
She's not a Canadian. She's from France.
Oh, I thought she was French-Canadian.
No.
Oh.
I think her
Never
parents
mind.
came over as babies. No, she's from France. Here's John. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, I just wanted to call and tell everybody, hey, they should try baby seal meat. It's great. I put it on the BLT, and the top layer is baby seal meat, and I call it the club. Out.
Thank you very much. Club sandwich. Get a Fez, baby seal.
I'm not going to laugh at his joke.
You won't ever laugh at a baby seal joke, will you?
Never again.
Yeah.
Too cruel.
Here's Charlie. Charlie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hey, I was wondering, isn't that musician Seal having a baby real soon?
He already had one. They named it Baby Seal.
Did they club it?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
They should all be protected like that Seal Klume baby.
Did you see when Heidi Klum had her baby on TV and it was kind of a breach? It was stuck there, and she was literally looking between her legs, going, "You're either ins or you're outs." Okay, nobody got that joke. Just fashion girls, though.
I loved it.
All right, let's listen to Baby Seal a little bit. Was this the one that was in the Batman movie? I never understood that.
Yeah, the third Batman movie.
This does not seem like a Batman song, does it?
Kissed by a Rose on a Thorn or whatever it's called.
You okay? You're rubbing the chest today.
Yeah, just some tightness.
You want a baby aspirin?
No, I'm good.
Baby aspirin's in here. Take one anyway. It doesn't hurt you.
I'll have to club it to get it down.
All right, seriously, this makes me want to kill a seal. It does. It makes me want to go to Chelsea and kill a seal.
Not that new seal, baby.
Yeah. Give me one, too. Why should I have a heart attack and he walks free? Matt, let's go to Matt here. Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
What
I was
you saying,
wondering if you could knock a seal out, and if you could, would you have to tie him up?
Here's the problem with me, and I'm not acting like I'm tougher than anyone else. I've been trained, much like Master Poe has, in separate martial arts. But my problem with a baby seal is this. I can only knock one out with my left hand. If I use my right hand, Fez,
right,
I'll knock its eyeballs out. And I don't know whether you've ever hit something so hard to knock his eyeballs out.
Never.
It's fucking gross. It's the grossest thing. Because there's that string that hooks there.
Oh, it's like an optic nerve or something.
And if you hit a baby seal like that, the optic nerve, they'll be swinging around, and it's still looking at you. And then you'll go through life as haunted as me.
And you know what's really bad about that?
What?
Seals just have extra gigantic eyes.
Do they?
At least it seems that way in all their pictures.
Maybe it's just because they're babies. They look like those dolls that have the great big eyes. Like they even used to... You ever see that? There's like a certain picture of like baby kids or something where the eyes are just enormous, almost like anime.
Oh, I know what you mean, but I don't know what they're called.
By the way, I don't know whether you ever look at anime, the Japanese cartoons. I kind of feel like they're making fun of us with the big round eyes. Like our eyes are just enormous.
Yeah, like their eyes are normal size that you can't barely see them.
Right.
And we're the freaks walk around with these huge bulbous eyeballs.
They call us, behind our backs, pie plate eyes. And that annoys me, Fez.
That's cruel.
Yeah. Here is Fred. Fred, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, why don't we just give Master Poe a snorkel jacket and send him north?
It's
and have him drop
Radio
kick 'em?
Shark. Hey, Radio Shark. How you doing, buddy?
He could probably kick them real quick and fast. They'd be out right away, huh? Or karate chop their necks or something.
Why don't you just use the name Radio Shark?
This
We'd
ain't
still
Radio
love
Shark.
to talk to you.
Yeah.
This is Fred.
You're not Fred.
It's not you, Fred. And you hang up. He won't have a conversation with us. He changes his name every time. And that wasn't a bad call. Let's face it.
And then he runs to hang up.
At least he wasn't talking to a damn harmonica. John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, how you doing, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Listen, I consider this like playing a giant game of whack-a-mole.
Fez, why can't you enjoy the fact that we kill animals? What bothers you about that?
I think it's when I hear that their heads are getting crushed. That bothers me. The fact that they're babies bothers me. And they're just really damn cute. That is a weakness.
I don't understand it, though. I mean, I know there's cute. I mean, there's, you ever like seeing a field of wheat? Yeah, but you're not going to cry when you're drinking a beer. And those things are alive. They know they're alive. Everything wants to be alive on the planet.
Yeah, but a seal's going to feel its head being
And wheat
lopped
doesn't?
off. No.
Sure it does.
Wheat
It's got a
doesn't
life.
know.
It's got a life force like anything else. Everything has a life force about it. Here's Russ. Russ, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder if Fezzy would feel better if an anesthesiologist walked around in the killing fields giving them a shot like these people on death row are wanting to have.
So, well, it's not that they want to have it. They'd rather stay alive.
Yeah. Hey, Ron.
Shot, please.
The whole thing about killing something humanely, if it gets killed by a human, I believe it's been killed humanely. Unless a wolf tears it apart. I mean, compare that shot to the head with anything that could happen out there in the wild, Fez. And that's still the best death that the seal could hope for. Maybe not at 5 weeks.
Right.
What else you got for me, Russ?
Hey, I got a question. Is the East Side Dave broke Lent yet?
East Side, have you broke the Lent, or are you still sticking with it?
Still sticking with it, yeah. But
Really?
I'm suffering, yeah. But I was coughing up blood last night.
Were you really?
Yeah, serious. I'm going to see a doctor today.
He's really been in bad shape. And he has what I call in this business, Fez, lost his smile. The bloom is off the rose. He's no longer happy about himself.
That's never a good scene whatsoever.
I don't think so. I'm really enjoying today quite a bit.
And I noticed this. He doesn't return my emails. If I send an email to Fez, I get an answer. I send an email to Earl, I get an answer.
I sent you the emails right back, right in the first thing in the morning. That's as soon as I get up, 8:30 in the morning. I get you. You're the first.
Did I
person
write back to you yesterday? You don't return my emails.
Yeah, but I always return them at 8:30 in the morning, or like 8 o'clock in the morning.
That would be the one to return, the one that says you don't return emails.
I will say this, with Don Wicklund, there becomes a thing of, yes, I got your email, I got your... Me and him sent back so many emails, I'm going, at what point can we finally stop? With you, on the other hand, I have no idea whether you got them.
Okay, no, I honestly just, like, if you say, get this audio, I don't always, return the email because I'm just going to get the audio.
Yes, but then I want to get a thing that says, yes, Ron, I got it.
Will do from now on.
Yeah, or I got your message, is all you got to say.
I will do from now on.
I don't mean that you got to write me letters, but I know that you get one of my emails, you go, hey, fuck you. You roll back over and you go to sleep.
I swear to God.
Maybe you don't say fuck you, but the intention is there.
No, I swear to you last night, I'm seeing a doctor at 4:30 because...
About your email problem?
No, because I'm in such bad shape. I think I do have ulcers, and I couldn't...
You know, the last person who pulled this was Harry T. He started working for us. A month in, he starts going to the doctor every day. He has rashes. He has stomach problems.
I have antibiotics to
What do you have?
I have antibiotics to prove it to you.
Antibiotics, Fez.
I have in my pocket if you want to see.
I know that you're going to the doctor.
Yeah.
But I'm saying is, why get sick? Because you're working?
No. It's something I kind of believe. I drank a lot of Astoria Queen's water, and I think I did. I don't have a Brita or something.
New York City has the best water in the world, my friend. Ask anybody.
Mark,
you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
I just wanted to talk about the seal thing. I mean, we're on the top of the food chain. We got to stay strong. If we look like pussies, we might have animals coming after us.
That's a really good point there, Fez. That
clubbing our asses in the head.
If you do not protect your slot at top of the food chain.
I don't think we need to worry about the big seal revolt of '06.
Not now. But it'll happen. Sooner or later it'll happen. But you understand that we can't have them destroy the fisheries, right? We agree on that.
I agree, yes.
Yeah. So we got to do something with them, right?
Right.
Why not use their pelts? Why not make their life a little more useful instead of just killing them and leaving them out there?
Yeah, but bashing their heads?
So your only problem is the way they die.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem.
So if they
I
went
wish
out,
there was a way not to have to kill them at all.
What about drop a bomb on them?
No, because then you're going to hurt the entire environment.
So you want everything to be perfect. It's not. Men have to go out and fix things, Fezzy, so that women like yourself can sit at home and have the things that you love. That's all. Here's Chris. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Why don't they get the SEALs some little helmets? That way they'll be safe.
Why don't you do that, Fez? Why don't you fly up there? And why aren't you up there if you really care?
I just found out about this.
Why aren't you up there with Paul McCartney and that whole gang? Morrissey's thing is, hey, I'm just not going to go there and play concerts. Maybe you can do that. You and your band don't go there anymore.
I will not be appearing in Canada until the vicious seal hunt stops.
Here is Bluesman. You're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, what you were looking for was precious moments. That's those little ones with the big eyes.
Those dolls with the big eyes.
And figurines. And I mean, mind you, if that's one thing that I want to take a spike club to, it's those things. Those are irritating.
They weird me out, and I don't. This is a problem I have. I hate a collector. I hate somebody who collects things and then later tries to show them to me. I don't understand it, and I don't like that personality.
I was actually just trying to think of something to start collecting. Maybe I was thinking of like old lunch boxes or something like that.
I don't understand what you mean. Why do you want an old lunchbox? Where you carry your lunch now?
No, I don't carry my lunch, but I just thought that would be an interesting thing to collect. Those old metal tin lunch boxes.
What, you like old things?
Yeah.
Go to the museum. Go to the museum. You'll see a collection of Greek art that you would never be able to put together yourself. I don't understand why old lunchboxes would make you happy.
Just kind of that nostalgic feel of them.
You like to look at old things?
Yeah.
Look at the moon. Just stare up at the moon, and you're never going to find anything older than that.
Yeah, but it's not mine.
Yeah, and in a way, you can go, oh, I remember when I was a kid, I looked at the moon. Now I'm looking at the moon. And you only have one lunchbox a year, so why would you have a collection of them? Those were yours. Tim, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you, buddy?
Good.
What can we do for you, Tim?
I actually had a comment about the big eye anime characters.
Go ahead.
Japanese anime was copying the Disney characters at the time, which were popular right around anime started getting going. So
what Disney characters have big eyes like that?
Like the Disney princesses have those big eyes.
Do they? I don't know. Do they like Sleeping Beauty and all that?
They don't have, like, big eyes.
Yeah, like Aladdin and Jasmine.
Oh.
I don't know. Punching out.
I think anime was around before that. Anime was at least around, like, in the 60s, you see. It kind of started then. Now it's just an unbelievable industry. It's just gigantic.
Yeah, it's everywhere. There's just whole sections of DVD stores that are just anime.
You know why, too, right?
Why?
Adults do not stop watching cartoons. Adults still watch cartoons as if they were TV shows. It's a very weird thing that's happened in this country where people have gotten into a sense of, I'm not going to leave my baby things behind me. It really is. And now you'll walk around New York, you'll see women wearing their pajamas walking down the street. And you're like, when you were 3, you could get away with that. But you're a woman now. I walked up to a woman the other day and I go, people rape. Do not taunt it. People rape.
Gotta have something other than jammies on out in the streets. But yeah, that Cartoon Network, that Adult Swim is the best rated thing on that network.
Yeah, kids don't watch the Cartoon Network. Adults do. You get pot smokers, generally, will sit there and watch cartoons forever. But the thing about the Cartoon Network that cracks me up is I'll be going through, there's cartoons on at 2 o'clock in the morning. What kind of wackadoo, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, is watching cartoons? You know you got some kind of problem. And then the weird thing, we're talking about the anime. The anime porn industry is gigantic. So people actually can get turned on watching cartoons have sex.
Yeah, it's I don't know whether it adds some sort with the cartoon element and the porn, if it's something that's more taboo. Like, since it's a cartoon, like the girls in the anime are more childlike. If it runs in that direction.
Childlike and
like barely legal.
Oh.
You know, since a cartoon is a kid's thing.
So you can pretend it's a kid that you're having sex with.
Exactly. I wonder if it runs into that fetish as well. Just besides the fact that they're drawing naked chicks.
Yeah, but it's still drawing. That's the part I don't get. Hey, Richie, you're on Ron and Fez.
Did I hear you say that Eastside Dave is sick?
I can't hear you, Rich. Let me go to Jeremy. Jeremy, you're on Ron and Fez. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah, can you guys get that faggot out there? He sounded drunk.
Well, he's my partner, and I'm not leaving him.
I'm not talking about Fez.
Oh!
He sounded like a mumbling, stuttering, drunk idiot.
All right, wouldn't you assume if you said that I would think that it was Fez?
Yes,
Never.
I'm sorry, Fez.
Yeah, those things can happen.
I'm sorry, Fez.
All right, Fez, you got a birthday coming up, and we're throwing a party for you Saturday night, right?
Saturday night at McFadden's on 2nd Avenue.
And from what I understand, you're going to have a young lady with you.
Really?
The year of Fez dating starts.
It does?
Yeah.
I don't remember signing off on this.
Here is John. John, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, Ron?
Yeah.
I'd like to talk about the animated porn.
Yeah. Go ahead and talk about it.
Yeah, I think it sucks. I don't know how someone can get off to watching animated porn.
Well, you've come up with a hell of a point, sir. I thank you for your point of view. It's Very, very interesting.
It'll be hard to debate that one.
Yeah, it's tough. It sucks. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
I was just calling about that animated porn. I think it's great. It's the only time you can see a chick get fucked with 10 dicks by one guy.
So that's what turns you on about it, the fact that it's surrealistic. It goes on past what could happen in realism.
Yeah, it's almost like a slight demonic tone to it.
And that is not the only time that you can see that sexual act take place. Fez, does your sister still have that website?
It was shut down, Ronnie.
Okay.
Thank you for asking, though.
So you like to see it go to a whole new level?
Yeah, it's something you never get to see in real life.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much. Here is, let's go to Pickles. Pickles, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, they tried to pass something through the legislature about animated kiddie porn, like a lot of that Japanese hentai. I think it's called hentai.
Right.
And, they tried to pass something through the legislature last year to make it illegal, but they said that it fell under the First Amendment clause since it was technically you're drawing kids and kid touchers. It's not actually really happening. So
I had no idea it all leaned into the kid touching thing until Fez told me that. I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
That the girl seemed younger.
It's the last realm of pedophiles, my friend.
Because I thought a lot of it was more S&M based. And
Yeah,
all
there
I
is a
see is
lot
the
of
ads
S&M
that
based.
pop up.
I saw one the other day, or not the other day. I saw one time that where it was some sort of massive plant had like vines that were fucking these barely legal girls, and at first they were objecting to it, but after a while they started enjoying it, and it kind of made my stomach turn.
Yeah, I don't understand the thing of, because a lot of it is like robot sex, and he goes, some kind of weird plant, and I don't get the gimmick to that either, but
Yeah, where exactly
again,
is
it's
the
not
whole-
real.
Yeah,
You know what I
where
mean?
exactly is the whole plant sex demographic? I've never seen that.
Yeah. We'll have to check into that one. I'll get Eastside Dave to do a story on this and look into it. And you don't have to do it now, Dave, but you could be like this is 60 Minutes or that sports show with Brian Gumbel, and you could be the guy that brings that in, and we'll ask you questions like, what exactly is happening right now with the animated porn? And then you can tell us at the end of the story.
All the new trends and everything. And
Yeah.
why someone does get turned on by a transformer doing somebody.
But do you think, to me it seems harmless at first sight. It's just fantasy, and it isn't really kids or plants or robots or anything else.
Yeah, and it just makes you wonder though when the girls in the anime porn seem to be the only thing that's drawn just about normal. Where it's almost like an attack on these girls. They're the humans being attacked by all the other creatures.
I'm not even aware of all that stuff. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, what's going on?
Yeah.
What I like is that, like, when you see the animated porn where Fred's fucking Wilma or
Right.
Nancy and Raja, fucking that kind of shit. I like that shit. But the
Yeah,
other
I
stuff
get
is
that
weird.
all the time sent to me by, Bart Simpson and Lisa or whatever. And, to me, they're breaking a trademark. I just write back, you are breaking a trademark, and I'm no part of this whatsoever. So you're saying it all deals with rape fantasy, Fez?
That's what I think,
I'm
yeah.
trying to figure it out because I don't know all this.
I would hazard to say rape fantasy and underage rape fantasy.
Right. No, there's nothing wrong with a rape fantasy as long as it stays in fantasy. As long as you're not raping someone. I wouldn't want them to suddenly stop a film because they thought it crossed a line or whatever in terms of, what fantasy actually is. Here is Big Gay Frank. Big Gay Frank, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello. Hey, guys, you got to check out the gay anime porn.
What goes on there, Frank?
Oh,
Should I leave you two guys alone for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to leave for a second. You guys talk.
No, you got to check it out. It's just all young, hard, and tight. You just can't find that in real life.
What is it the same thing as like the Japanese anime porn? Except with
Absolutely.
boys?
Oh, it's great stuff.
White-eyed boys.
No hair on those little bodies.
So basically what you get to see in that is Astro Boy bent over.
Basically, Jimmy Norton would love them. They're so smooth and tight.
Is this an actual real thing, Frank?
Yeah, you got to check it out. Go to any porn shop. It's there.
So the porn shops, they actually have anime sections themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's got to be just getting bigger and bigger as this.
The only sad part is they don't play it up at glory holes.
Well, the fantasy's already there. I don't suppose you would need to add a glory hole to it.
But it just kicks it up a little.
Fez.
Yes?
Don just called. He goes, this is highly uncomfortable, and told us to move forward.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for the call, Frank.
Have a great day.
All right, buddy. Take care. Thank you, Earl. This Saturday night, we are going to be at McFadden's in Manhattan on 2nd Avenue between 42nd and 43rd Street, having a nice party. Everything starts about 9 o'clock. That's when people start showing up for the big party.
How did that go, Fez? I was in the other
I
room.
thought it went good.
Yeah?
Earl let me know in the headphones that it wasn't going so well.
What happened, Earl?
We got a call from Don down in D.C. He was like, this is highly uncomfortable. Can we please move on?
Yeah, that is a good point when you really think about it.
If it's making Wiki uncomfortable, I guess it is.
I personally had to leave the room, but that's me. That's something. That's my cross to bear. Here is Gene. Gene, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you?
Hey, Gene.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah. What can we do for you, pal?
Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm in the porn shop right now.
Yeah.
And this anime porn, it's getting crazy. There's like 4 or 5 shelves with this shit on it.
I noticed that when you walk into a DVD place now, there is so much of it, and I would not know how to go pick out some anime porn and go over and pay for it and leave there and feel good about myself.
No, it's for these little computer nerds who don't feel fucking comfortable with the real vagina on the TV. They want to see fucking little cartoons.
You know, well, maybe it's because, like Fez says, they can do things that humans can't do, and their fantasies go farther than that and all. But when you really look into it, when you talked about that comic book thing that you were at, Fez, that comic book convention.
Oh, yeah, the big Comic-Con.
And that thing was sold out like the Rolling Stones were in town. There's another one. When's it coming up, Earl? In a week or two?
I think it's this weekend.
This weekend, yeah.
Yeah. So, and when you go to any of those shows, there's no kids there. You're looking at guys 20s, 30s, 40s, and even up that are hanging around comic book stuff.
Yeah, and this last one at the Javits Center, the big one there, oversold by 20,000.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
20,000 more than they expected.
They expected to get 10 grand there, 10,000 people for that. 30,000 show up.
So, I mean, if you're acting like, how could a guy be turned on by, cartoon stuff? You also have to ask, how can a guy be intellectually turned on by a comic book? That he can sit there and read a comic book instead of a novel is kind of an odd thing. Doesn't mean that I don't understand it at all, but intellectually, there's something odd going on. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
What is up, boys?
Hey, Bubble Body.
I miss Hypnotized Fez. He ruled.
You know what? Maybe, Fezzy, within a month or two, we get back and doing another hypnosis show.
We get Don the hypnotist back in here. I always enjoy being hypnotized.
Is it always Don for you? Would you do it with anyone else, or is it always you got to go back to Don?
I got a comfort level with Don.
Yeah. Here is Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, what's up with Don Wicklund censoring your show?
I don't know. I walked down the hall and was talking with Morris just to see how things were going. But I guess, Fez, did you go too far? Or?
I don't think I went too far. Maybe I hit a nerve with Wiki. I don't know what happened.
You didn't go too far, and Opie has said it himself. Wicklund doesn't know what makes good radio. Tell him to keep it up, and I'll cancel my subscription.
No, how's that helping, Mark? Why do that to everyone? By the way, I got an email today from a guy who says he's going to cancel his subscription, has been a big fan of ours over the years, but he says on XM I just curse too much, and it takes the funny out of it. And I'm like, I never got into, and I wrote back to him saying I never tried to accent the cursing, because I don't find cursing actually funny. I just talk now as if I talk off the air. This is the way Fez and I talk off the air is the way I talk on the air. Do you notice I do so much more one or the other, Fez?
I don't hear it.
Yeah.
And I don't hear it with anybody, really.
Yeah.
It just, cursing goes in one ear, out the other for me.
But I never find it actually even funny in the sense of, that comedy was better because he was cursing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just past all that. Let me check with you, Dave. You talk to me on the air and off the air. Do I curse more on or off?
I used to think you curse more off the air, to be honest with you.
Really? What about you, Earl?
I think you talk the way you always talk.
Yeah, I know.
It's just now you can do it more openly. There's a better forum for it.
But it's not even a thing of, I think it makes better radio. But I just thought to myself, well, if we're not censored, I'll talk exactly the same way.
Yeah, if it was more than you normally did off the air, I think I would definitely notice, because that's something you pick up on someone. You know, when you hear someone cussing more than they usually do, on or off the air.
Isn't this in the paper or something today, too, Fez? There's some kind of thing about people saying you can't go in life now without hearing cursing?
Yeah, that was the new AP poll that was out, where like nearly 3/4 of Americans, 74%, said they encounter profanity in public frequently or occasionally.
Right.
So,
and in England, I think it's even a little more than we do in this country.
And 2/3 in that poll saying that people are swearing more now than they did 20 years ago.
How would they know?
20 years ago, they were probably kids and didn't hear the swearing that was going on.
Who was the guy, we met him when we came in here, we first started, and he did O&A's show, and he was on like a kiddie TV show at nights, and then he had the the dumb video show on TV.
Oh, right.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget,
Right.
yeah. And now his deal was like, I'm going to curse to be funny, and his jokes were kind of about that. I don't know if I ever do it for that reason. I just do it the same way like I grew up talking that way. But people, do they still get offended? Because if you're walking down the street, you'll normally hear someone say fuck. If you turn on your TV, you're going to hear it. Is it still even offensive to people? Do people go, I don't want my kids to be around it? Because if your kids go to school, I guarantee you, everybody talks that way.
Yeah, I think people are less offended by it. I think...
But not according to what you read, right?
Yeah, according...
Give me the study. No, read the study.
It said nearly 3/4 of Americans questioned last week, 74% said they encounter profanity in public frequently or occasionally. 2/3 thinking that people swear more than they did 20 years ago. And 64% said that they use the F word themselves, ranging from several times a day, that's 8%, to a few times a year, 15%.
I don't really understand those figures.
Yeah, I don't know where the 64% came in. But 64% said they use the F word at some point during the year.
Just during the year?
Yeah.
So I don't even understand. You think you can clear it up for us? Yeah, grab them.
I think I read...
That's got to be on from the other room when you talk into it.
I think I read the same article, Earl. And that was that 9% of the people use the F word every single day. And that's...
What percent?
9%, but that's considered a lot because they said like 20 years ago it was maybe 3% of Americans. So we've...
I don't believe that because then all 3% would have lived in my neighborhood. Because I never heard anybody growing up that just didn't curse whenever they wanted to. Here is some guy. Some guy, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Yeah. How you doing, buddy? Going once, twice?
Hey.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don Wicklund felt uncomfortable because he didn't want anyone to see the erection in his pants.
All right, come on, you guys. Stop it. Don's been a good guy to us, and I guess I missed the whole thing. I guess, Fez, you just went a little too far?
I didn't think I went too far.
Were you dirty talking with the guy?
No. There was no foul language in there at all. It was just finding out about the guy-on-guy anime porn.
See. Marianne, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Yeah, buddy.
I got to tell you about this Don Wicklund thing. I feel that it was absolutely censorship what he did. I'm not really sure why he did it, but as a listener to both O&A and you guys, I've had to turn off O&A a million times. I've been so offended, but I've never once had to turn off your show, and there was not a curse word used. There was not any reference to genitalia.
You know what? I mean, let me just defend Don there. He hired the Ron and Fez show, and then I walked down the hall. So I don't think it's so much of a Fezzy thing, but, I can't go walking out during the show. I got uncomfortable.
I thought I was still learning stuff from Steve the caller.
But, Fez, when you walked out that time on Mikey D, I did not use that opportunity to start talking about gay sex and man-on-man cartoon action. I tried to stay professional. So you should have caught my flank there. Here is Jerry. Jerry, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, hearing you was talking about Bob Saget a while ago.
Yeah.
Hearing Bob Saget say the word fuck like he did on Rodney Dangerfield's roast is like hearing June Cleaver tell Ward, don't worry about the beaver, stick it in my ass.
So your point was because Saget has done family-friendly shows, it kind of makes it a little exciting, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's
because I know as a stand-up, as a stand-up before he got that show, he used to work pretty blue, and no one made a big deal out of it because, 90% of stand-ups work somewhat blue. Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron. Hey, guys. I just wanted to point out, you mentioned Bob Saget a little while ago.
Yeah.
And he was a filthy motherfucker before he got on that show. That was just the one time in his life that he got any publicity for anything that he did. So.
Oh, you mean the
Full House.
Yeah.
And,
that was just a kind of a job for him, and he played it because that was the character that was played. Just like if a guy, plays a killer, doesn't mean that that's who he is, or doesn't mean that he thinks that. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at somebody like some people that you think, well, he must be real right-wing, like Mel Gibson, who would play that guy. Now all of a sudden it feels like he's way more left-wing with his politics. Or Clint Eastwood, everybody would, most of the left-wing was mad about him when he played the Dirty Harry Vigilante thing. Now in his old age, it seems like he's way more liberal. So, don't always define everybody, but what their role has to be, Here is John. John, you're on Ron and Fez. Hey, don't, buddy.
Hey, guys, how are you?
Good.
I mean, it's the swearing's kind of like farting. I don't mind at all when I do it, but when somebody else does it, it's pretty offensive.
Yeah, you know what? I think there's some point to that, too. It's like if you're at a ball game.
Right.
And you hear start people saying fuck. Sometimes, like, if you're with your chick or something, it makes you put your macho on a little bit, like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, and at times it does sound like the person's an asshole if
right.
he's doing it. But, the same token, when you're doing it, you don't think twice about it. It's like, so what?
Yeah, so it's really about our own thing. Good point. All right, let's take a break here, Fezzy. We'll be back in a few moments. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron Bennington, Fez Watley, the Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.
Yeah, it's the Ron and Fez Show. Having a party this Saturday night to celebrate Fez's birthday.
Looking forward to it at McFadden, 2nd Avenue, New York City.
Now, our friend Ogre told me that he couldn't make the party, but he did send us some ribs yesterday. He has got the best joint that he's opening up.
Ogre's got great barbecue, Junction BBQ. That's the website, too, junctionbbq.com, or you can give him a call, 1-800-753-6946.
Yeah, and if you want, he can ship you food anywhere in the country. Or the world, for that matter. Yeah, I'm talking to you, John, in Belfast. You could really be eating down-home BBQ over there in Belfast.
Just contact Ogre, junctionbbq.com.
I would not mind at all. If I was, I'd be walking around the streets of Belfast just eating a big rib, enjoying myself. What happened there? Something with the mics, Fest?
Yeah, I just had to adjust a little something here. A little something on the board.
So first you got me potted down like, and then finally, like, no, wait, he's saying something I like, so he pots me back up. All right, 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. Well, Fez, we've been waiting for the new Elvis, the new Beatles, and he's taking over the country right now. It's K-Fed, which stands for Kevin Federline. Very witty when you think about it, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's just brilliant on his part.
You take the K from Kevin and then the Fed from Federline, and you're K-Fed. He's got a brand new song out, and I guess he's taken on the media. He is sick of all the player haters out there. So what's the name of this one, Fez?
This song is actually called Fuck the Media.
All right, and let's just play it. By the way, if you're not familiar with him, he's Britney Spears' husband. Are they married?
Yeah, they're married.
Yeah, it's Britney Spears' husband. And ever since she's been with him, she's gotten big. So I hold that against him. But let's take a listen to, he's just dropping this new song.
Dude, this is only for the haters. Gotta give you something proper, man. The media's on me, but they can't hold me. Your boy from the Bay Area, that's the homie. 100 on my neck, so my chest look chromey. I'm real, you don't feel me, then you're phony. Girls say I'm cocky, I think I'm humble. Basically, y'all just talk like Ryan Gumble. I soared to the top, y'all shit crumble. Jumped in the rap game, made the shit rumble. Sell 1 million records and watch y'all fumble. Not talking about the boy game, bitch, I'm trouble. Got them stones, nickname Barney Rubble. 20 million on the house, backyard, got a jungle. Big ass pool with a grotto and a tunnel. One look make your head spin like a funnel. Live like a rock star, do what I want to. One snap, girls rush to me on a double. Ask around, I'm the dude that they stuck to. Paparazzi, 2 words. Fuck you! They snap shots, so I'ma take shots. But believe mine coming up out of the black block. Didn't think I could rap. Bitch, take that. Crazy ass white boy Fresno on my back like that. Yeah. Motherfuckers thought that Popo's down was this shit, man. Hell no. This the real shit. I threw you a curveball, fool, and y'all motherfuckers are striking out right now. Laugh, haters, pick your toenails, ha. And you magazine motherfuckers too can all kiss a dick. Us weekly, I'll shout every one of you bitches out. All your shit is fake. I love my kids, motherfucker. I love my wife too. So you know what you can do? Grab your sock. It's over. Yeah.
Fuck the media. Oh, I love it. I got to tell you right now, the fact that he was joking before with the first song, and now this is the real shit. We weren't ready. We're striking out. We're striking out because we thought Popo Zizio was the real shit from the beginning.
Oh, we were all fooled.
Yeah.
So Kevin Federline, Fuck the Media is the name of that track.
And aptly put, I'm talking to you, Us Weekly. He's calling down Us Weekly. And then here's my only problem. He's bragging about his grotto and he's living like a rock star. No, your wife is living like a rock star. You're living like somebody who's sleeping with a rock star.
Yeah, any of those tabloids that you're so pissed about, if Britney Spears dumped you tomorrow, you would not see them ever again.
He would not have to worry about anybody following him.
There would be nobody tailing him.
Hey, Earl, what was that playing in the background? Was that Michael Jackson? What was the music?
That was like the hook from She Blinded Me with Science.
No, I knew it was. I know it was 80s. It was driving me crazy. He had a very 80s rap sound there going on too.
That was bloody awful.
Yeah, I don't know. I loved it. You know why? Because I got fooled with Papa. He's now going, you thought that last song was my real song? You're crazy.
I like the fact that Brant Gumbel got dragged into it just so he could rhyme something with Rumble.
And humble, because he's humble. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie, come on. That wasn't real. That wasn't him.
That was definitely him. Where's this from, Earl?
It's on his MySpace page. That's the only place you can get it. I wonder why.
I can't imagine it being released anywhere. Very 89 sounding to me.
And his wife, she was like, okay, yeah, that's really cool. Do that.
I don't think she pays any attention. It's like, this is his version of having his own wood shop in the garage.
It keeps him out of her and her mom's way of the baby.
In 5 fucking minutes, I think I could write a rap better than that.
I bet it took about that long to put together anyway. All right, thanks. I don't know. I think the kid is going to break. K-Fed. Nick, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, how you doing?
Good, pal.
Hey, you just found your opening song. You don't need to change it anymore. Federline.
Yeah, we're not going death metal mode tomorrow?
Nope.
Yeah.
Just Federline.
All right, K-Fed. And I guess, is he a dancer too, Fez?
Yeah, that's how I think him and Britney met. He was a backup dancer for her when she was touring.
Here is Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss Fifth Beatle Fez.
I miss Fifth Beatle Fez, too, because he almost made the big band.
He was the best.
Yeah.
Hey, is it me or that dude sounds like Gangsta Fag?
It's gangster fag-ish. There's no doubt about it.
Fed.
Earl, do you like it at all?
There is nothing good about that song. Zero. The only thing I'd rather hear Thomas Dolby, quite honestly. I'd rather hear that song.
That was driving me crazy. Darren, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, anybody knows anything about good lyricists know that you can't have the same rhyme scheme throughout the whole song. He did an Ollie Rumble, Young Man Rumble, and whoever screened the calls tried to argue me with saying Beastie Boys was good. The Beastie Boys aren't good rappers either. So,
all right, who's screening the calls in there right now, Earl?
That's me.
Pitsy?
It's Danny.
Oh, Danny. You,
Danny can go suck one because he doesn't know anything about hip-hop.
Bro, the Beastie Boys keep the same... Dude, look at some of their biggest hits.
So, Danny, you're a big K-Feds fan then?
No, not really. He's really not my style. But when you're going to argue the point that you can't have the same rhyme scheme throughout a whole song, just look how many Beastie Boys songs do it and get away with it, and they sell like crazy.
Rappers, Jay-Z, Nas, any of the real big timers, they don't go more than 4 bars.
Okay, because Beastie Boys aren't real big timers, right?
What did you say?
All right, give us, Darren, I want you to stay on. Give us a Beastie Boys song that's going to prove your point, Danny. And we'll play
Intergalactic Planetary should do it for you.
All right, go ahead and play that for us,
All right,
Earl.
hang on, let me
and
get
we'll
it
see
here.
if Darren and if we can, work this out between Danny and Darren, Fez, because it's blowing up back there.
I mean, you got to admit, that's a huge song.
I didn't say it wasn't a huge song, but you said just because it's huge makes them good. That's not true. You can say
No, that's
any
not what I
garbage
said.
act.
I'm just saying. You're saying that you can't keep the same rhyme scheme. I'm saying you absolutely can. It does work in the right way. We have the song for you. So here
Darren,
you go.
you don't like the Beastie Boys at all?
No, I do, but they're not that great with the lyrics. They have awesome beats. I breakdance to them all the time. But as far as rhymes goes, the reason Beastie Boys are relevant is because they're the white group that introduced the style. Much like everything black people have created. I'm not a racist. I'm just saying that's the truth.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to hang around as long as they had if they didn't have something. You know what I mean? Like
look at
Vanilla Ice.
Look at the demographic. What's their demographic?
The demographic is all over right now.
It's mostly white people who don't usually listen to rap.
Well, yeah,
they listen
but
to the Beastie Boys.
Well,
Beastie Boys are
all right.
playing rock
Wait a minute. I'm gonna explain something to you. More white people listen to rap than black people. That's a fucking fact.
More white people buy rap.
All right,
more
but
black people listen.
all right. So, but your point can't be taken out that the Beastie Boys haven't had a 20-year career right now, which is incredible. No matter what kind of music you're doing.
I'm not denying their talent. I'm denying their ability to deliver a good rhyme.
All right, let's listen to their rhyme. Go ahead. Now, for me, I don't see the difference between this and K-Fed. It's exactly the same.
You have to have transitions in the hip-hop in order for it to have the technical aspects for to make it a good song. The beat is ill. I'm not going to deny that. I listen to a lot
Now,
of
by
beats,
ill, do you mean good or bad?
Thickly. I mean,
yeah.
kind of good. It's a black thing, right?
Oh, I had no idea.
But you told me I wasn't black because I listened to Rush. So I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
We're checking.
Yeah, you've lost everything with me there. Well, Danny, he's got a point.
I suppose, but
Yeah.
I'm still sticking to my guns.
All right, sticking to his guns. All right, thanks, Darren. All right. To me, I don't see the difference between this and K-Fed. To me, they're both fantastic. They're both the same exact thing.
Well, with K-Fed, as long as the tabloids are going to keep snapping shots, he's going to keep taking shots.
Let's listen to it one more time, Earl. Let's just listen to it and see if we because I understand where he's coming from. I like the fact that he's looking at the whole world, not just his own life. He's taking on Brian Gumbel and Us Magazine. Somebody needs to take those two down a peg.
Those corporations.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, why hasn't U2 done this? Why are they waiting? All right, let's take a little listen to the Fed.
Dude, this is only for the haters. Gotta give you something proper, man.
Science!
The media's on me, but they can't hold me. Your boy from the Bay Area, that's the homie. 100 on my neck, so my chest look chromey. I'm real, you don't feel me, then you're phony. Girls say I'm cocky, I think I'm humble. Basically, y'all just talk like Ryan Gump.
Word.
Soared to the top, y'all shit crumble. Jumped in the rap game, made the shit rumble. Sell 1 million records and watch y'all fumble. Not talking about the boy game, bitch, I'm trouble. Got them stones, nickname Barney Rubble. 20 million on the house, backyard, got a jungle. Big ass pool with a grotto and a tunnel. One look make your head spin like a funnel. Live like a rock star, do what I want to. One snap, girls rush to me on a double. Ask around, I'm the dude that they stuck to. Paparazzi, 2 words. Fuck you! They snap shots, so I'ma take shots. But believe mine coming up out of the black block. Didn't think I could rap. Bitch, take that. Crazy ass white boy Fresno on my back like that. Yeah. Motherfuckers thought that Popo's down was this shit, man.
No!
Hell no. This the real shit. I threw you a curveball, fool, and y'all motherfuckers are striking out right now. Haters, pick your toenails, ha. And you magazine motherfuckers too can all kiss a dick. Us weekly, I'll shout every one of you bitches out. All your shit is fake. I love my kids, motherfucker. I love my wife too. So you know what you can do? Grab your socks and don't burn. Yeah.
All right, we'll do a review. What do you think of it, Fez?
I think it stinks.
Here's my review. Word to your moms, he's throwing bombs. That is my review right now, and I'm leaving it out there.
I'm waiting. How long till we find out this was a second curveball? That this again was fake?
I hope I haven't fallen for this one, because I also love Popo Zizio. All right, let me talk to somebody really from the hip-hop community. Let's go to Bronx Johnny. Give him a mic, send him in here. Bronx Johnny, how you doing, buddy? Now, Bronx Johnny, you dress like you're ready for the whole revolution to come down.
Yeah, boss.
Yeah. You're, wait for your mic to pop on. You're at the point right now where you looks like you're going to stop traffic in the LA freeways.
Probably.
What do you think of that song?
I really want to cut that motherfucker. That shit was garbage,
All right,
man.
so you not only, it's not so much that you don't like it, you want to physically hurt him.
Oh, yeah, that shit was awful, man.
All right, now how can you tell the difference between a good rap song and a bad? To me, they sound exactly the same.
Basically, you got to live what you rapping about, man.
Yeah.
I think he grew up in the burbs or some shit.
But he is talking about Us Magazine following him and the fact that he's got a grotto.
Yeah.
So I give him, let me try to speak in a language, props for that because he's singing about his own life. He's keeping it real.
Not really. That's like, pardon my French, but that's a real pussy talk right there. Fucking Us Magazine following me around and
All
shit.
right, so you need something a little rougher.
Yeah, it's not like fucking cops are stopping them or some shit.
All right, who do you listen to?
Jay-Z, man.
Just all Jay-Z for you?
Yeah, I listen to basically anything except that. That was real trash. It's killing the culture, man.
Did you get your feelings hurt yesterday when we voted Jay-Z off in terms of...
I heard a little bit. I had to tear mine, but you know.
I wish I should have let you vote. I should have actually had you take East Side's place because really he was just a one-song pony. He ran that thing the whole way. We need a little more color on the show, Fez.
Bronx Johnny brings an awful lot. Sometimes too much.
All right, here is Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, Kevin Federline, just fuck him. He ruined the gorgeous girl. Britney Spears is one that seemed like as one of the hottest girls in the country, and he just turned her into a little fat ass.
Well, that's also the pregnancy. You can blame that on the baby, and that's why I hate those baby seals, because I know how that those seals look really nice until they have those babies.
And they get seal hips.
I don't know why so many people just spend so much time worried about gossip, Fez.
Oh, me? I live for it.
Why?
I'll tell you what, I look forward to the next big juicy tale that I can see in the tabloids and stuff.
It does seem like it's been a while. It does seem like we are still dealing with Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt and that whole connection. That one, and I guess the Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey hasn't gone away.
That hasn't gone away because it's one of those things where we're waiting to see who each one of them hooks up with.
Right.
So there's we're still waiting for closure in that gossip tale.
Now, would I step on you if I brought up this job offer that they keep talking about with Jessica?
No.
And I got this from Kathleen from the Bronx, who also says words to your moms, I'm here to drop bombs. But she said that Jessica Simpson has been the rumor to go on American Idol and replace Paula the Nut.
I could see that definitely happening.
Paula had another nutty night last night, Fez.
Another nutty night on American Idol, where at one point, I don't know who all caught this, where Simon had to push her on the shoulder to get her to sit back in her chair.
Well, that was because she was being turned on by the boy, and he has been having a great time pointing out when she's acting nutty. And I've seen him on other shows acting like, well, this is not something that's just started recently. And he had the executive producer on with him, and they said the other night that she wasn't ready when the show started. She was like going, I'm not ready. And they're going, it's a live show. She's going, well, I can't go out there now. So they had to say, well, we'll let Simon cover for you to make her run out and pick it up.
Yeah, she's got to wait till she feels her pills have kicked in before she can feel confident enough to go sit out there at that table.
Maybe it's a Sly Stone. I got to get the vibe. I got to have the vibe before I walk out there. So you did a spy report, or radio psychic, actually, early on in the season. She wasn't going to make it all the way through. You sticking with that?
I am sticking with that. Paula Abdul will not make it. We're down to 10 left. It'll be 9 after tonight. She will not make it all the way through to the end of American Idol in May.
I'm going to disagree with you only on one reason. I mean, I think if she had any other job, she would have been out by now. But I feel like they've got the #1 show in the country by far. I was reading the other day, we've never had a show in the history of TV as big as this one, as big as the kind of money they're bringing in every week. So I feel like you're going to keep the band together even if one of the guys is really high.
I really think they'll try, but I think it'll become a case of no choice in the matter, whether on the producer's side or Paula Abdul's side.
Right.
She's going to be found on a bathroom floor crying, and they're just not going to be able to physically get her in that chair.
All right. So you love the who you voting off tonight, Fezzy?
Tonight, Lisa Tucker will go.
The little cute girl who opened the show?
Yeah, the last night. She opened last night. I think she's one of the 16-year-olds that's left.
I don't mind anymore because now if you're voted off, you still get to go on the tour. So unless you're first, it doesn't matter. You're still going to find out what it feels like to go out on a tour bus and play the whole country.
Melissa McGee and Chicken Little, they missed that cut.
Who was it?
Melissa McGee.
Who was she? I always forget.
The Tampa girl with the raspy voice.
See, this is how quickly I forget them.
Now, when I was on vacation in Florida, you could go that night that Idol was on. You could go out and watch Idol at a bar in Tampa with Melissa McGee.
She's doing gigs, bar gigs already?
Yeah, the local Fox affiliate there, Fox 13, had her out on the town.
She probably picked up an extra $500-600 that night. Go out and meet Melissa McGee. For the next 9 weeks, there'll be some popularity about her.
So you could watch her from the week before. Now, what I love about the gossip is it brings out the cattiness in me, Ronnie.
And now a catty moment with Fez.
Say, Ronnie.
Yes, Fez.
Did you hear about Lindsay Lohan wanting to play Wonder Woman in the movies?
No, nothing about that.
What's her power going to be? Super bulimia? Watch as she deflects sandwiches off of her magic bracelets. Sorry, Lindsay. No one will buy you as Wonder Woman. Except for the part where you spin around at a party and end up out of your clothes. But no one will accept an Amazon who has superhuman strength and yet a smoker's cough. Lindsay, stick with the talking car movies. They're more believable.
That was a catty moment with Fez.
Wow, you got catty there for a moment, huh, Fez?
Got very catty there.
I didn't know Lindsay Lohan wanted to be Wonder Woman.
She wants to play Wonder Woman in the movie, saying that she's been looking for these parts that are really going to showcase her talents.
Wow, I had no idea that Wonder Woman would showcase something for people.
Apparently she has an invisible jet in real life.
Are you burnt out on the comic book movies at all anymore?
You know what? I would no, I'm not, because I like V for Vendetta so much. There was a bad run there for a while.
Yeah. But V for Vendetta, most people wouldn't even think of as comic booky. You know what I'm saying?
Right, they wouldn't realize it.
Yeah, where you're talking about Wolverine, you know you're watching a comic book. Most of those people wouldn't pick up on it.
Total bad run last year, though, with Elektra and Catwoman, I think, was last year.
I didn't even watch either one of those till.
Catwoman was so unbelievably bad. I never did see Elektra, but that got totally panned.
Yeah, I had Catwoman on, and I did one of those, hey, I'm going to watch it to laugh at it, and couldn't make it through. Much like Glimmer. Remember when that movie Glimmer?
Right.
Well, who did that?
That was Mariah Carey?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm going to watch this as a funny thing with my chick. And then I went, you know what, I can't even laugh at it.
That's where they take all the fun out of it. Like Showgirls, you can sit there and have a nice chuckle while you're watching how bad it is.
While you're jacking off, let's face it, with Showgirls. Everyone acts like, oh, I watched that for camp purposes. I watch it alone, naked.
And now a catty moment with Fez.
Say, Ronnie.
Yeah, Fez.
Did you see where Patricia Heaton may be hosting her own daytime talk show?
I missed that one.
Didn't she do enough talking on Everybody Loves Raymond? What's this going to be? An hour each day of her bitching about how Ray's not helping out around the house? On TV, everybody loved her husband and can't stand her. She's like the Hillary Clinton of sitcoms. The only way I would watch this show is if she drags out Brad Garrett in chains and then says, I give you Kong.
That was a catty moment with Fez.
Well, that was pretty catty. Now, I know you're not a Patricia Heaton fan, right?
I can't stand her.
Why attack Brad Garrett there at the end? What did he do to take your wrath? It was supposed to be about her.
I'm not big on the Brad Garrett either.
Don't like him either. But
No.
you do like Raymond?
Raymond, I can live with that. It doesn't affect me in any way whatsoever.
No. So you weren't a big fan of that whole show?
No.
Now, this Patricia Heaton show, I heard it's a straight rip-off of The View, that she's not going to do it by herself, but it's going to be one of those gals sitting around talking about gal things. Like sometimes we'll be talking with celebrities, and other times we'll look at breast cancer.
That show is going to sound like 4 of the Charlie Brown teachers talking at once. That is all you're going to... It'll be on It'll be on a frequency that humans won't be able to hear. Now, I wonder who's going to end up doing better. Patricia Heaton with her daytime talker, or the Will and Grace supporting actress Megan Mullally with hers.
What slot is she getting, do you know? Because I'm always hearing Rachel Ray is going to get Tony Danza's slot.
Yeah, that's a good one to get.
But I don't see her going to be... I mean, unless she's really doing $40 a day in Austin, I can't get that interested in Rachel Ray.
And Megan Mullally, I've seen her host like a couple things. She did the thing with the...
She is funny, right?
She's funny when she has a script in front of her. When she's doing a comedy writer's lines. But if you watched her when she hosted the lighting of the Christmas tree in Rockefeller Center with Al Roker.
Yeah.
And then she also, this past week, hosted the TV Land Awards.
Yeah.
There is nothing there whatsoever.
Can you imagine only being funny when you had a script in front of you? Oh, hello, Fez.
Hi, Ron.
So she does the thing on her feet real good, huh?
Exactly, yeah. And I don't think she's going to blend well into the talk show genre.
Well, sometimes she'll be talking with celebrities, but other times it'll be issues like breast cancer. I can't go from styles to breast cancer. I don't know how women can look at purses and then the next thing be worrying about breast cancer.
You know how they make that transition?
Yeah.
They sit in different chairs.
I will turn off any show as quickly as the word cancer pops up. I can't watch House because they go inside and the show is good until they're in the body looking at cancer, and then I got to get the fuck out.
The Jane Pauley daytime talker was like that. There was never anything good on that show. Even when she would try to go with celebrities, it would be about a celebrity's breast cancer.
I watched her once and she'd be like this. For 14 years, I suffered from depression. I go, why put that in the past tense? Take a good listen to yourself. You are drab, honey.
Now she's a carrier.
I felt like it. I felt like I caught depression watching her.
And now a catty moment with Fez.
Say, Ronnie.
Yeah, Fez.
Did you hear about Jessica Simpson wanting to adopt?
Feels like I'm hearing about a lot of things.
Perfect. I'd rather have John Nash from A Beautiful Mind watching the children. This idiot couldn't keep track of Nick Lachey, and now she wants a baby to take care of. Let me guess, Jessica. Somebody saw Angelina Jolie on television and finally got a thought in that blonde melon she calls a head. Personally, I think Jessica's dad, Joe Simpson, is behind this. Jessica and Ashley are getting on in years, and Daddy's getting bored looking at the same old tits. You watch. This kid she adopts will be a pretty young girl who, amazingly enough, can sing, too. This isn't an adoption. It's a talent search for the newest member of the Simpson family singers. Jessica, do yourself and this kid a favor. Forget adoption and do what you do best. Making an ass of yourself in pizza commercials.
That was a catty moment with Fez.
You know, it's funny you said that she actually brought up Angelina Jolie's name as saying, she's shown us the way. I'm like, she's not the first person ever to adopt.
It's like, oh.
Bert and Lonnie were on it in the 70s.
Joan Crawford did it. So now that she doesn't have her husband, now she's going to bring a kid in to fill that gap.
You know what? If I was adopted by Jessica Simpson, and no matter what age, I would still breastfeed. I would still act like I needed to breastfeed.
She does seem like someone that's going to bring home like a 14-year-old Mexican girl.
No, that would be me, bro. That's the fucking troubles I've had. Why do you think I'm so nice to Bronx Johnny? I'm looking for nieces out of him. Hey, bring him over. I'll let him use the hot tub.
The NFL season, they announced their big kickoff weekend. So the opening Thursday night game, that's going to be on NBC this year. They open with the Dolphins at the Steelers. So the defending world champions open up the season. So the Sunday night game of the first weekend, that's going to be Manning versus Manning. Peyton and the Colts visit the Giants. And then a Monday night doubleheader the first weekend, where they got a 7 o'clock game, Minnesota at Washington, and then a 10:15 game on Monday night, San Diego at Oakland.
We're going to have doubleheader Monday night games?
The first Monday night of the season?
Yeah.
2 games that night, a 7 p.m. and a 10:15.
That's Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, in the East.
So that'll game will get over 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Yeah. And then adding a third game for Thanksgiving this year.
I don't think people are going to be into that.
That one's going to be Kansas City hosting a Thanksgiving game.
From now on, Kansas City will have a game?
The Chiefs have been trying to get back on Thanksgiving. Apparently, they were one of the teams that started it.
I don't remember that.
I didn't remember it either.
I only remember Detroit and Dallas.
And the owner was saying they've been trying to get a Thanksgiving game back. So now there's an 8 o'clock Thanksgiving night game. And I'm not sure about this. I think it's only going to be on the NFL Network, where it's not on any sort of broadcast television.
That makes sense. Because who was going to cover that? No one will pick that up. And then they can replay that game if they want to for people. Do you ever watch the NFL Network?
No, I don't.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of that, the NBA Network, any kind of, other people can't watch this, then I love it. All I want is closed-circuit TV. That's all I'm looking for. What's happening with wrestling anymore, Fez?
Well, WrestleMania this weekend.
Is it this weekend?
Yep. It's going to be on Sunday. I believe that's April 2nd, WrestleMania.
I've lost a little heat with it lately. What's happening?
Well, the double main event is going to be John Cena defending against Triple H.
Uh-huh.
And then the other main event for SmackDown for the other title, that's a 3-way dance with Rey Mysterio Jr., Randy Orton, and Kurt Angle.
Any chance of bringing the gobbledygooker back? Is that going to happen at all, or we done with that?
They're not going to bring the gobbledygooker back. I think they will have a bad moment, though.
Uh-huh.
They've got this thing now called the Spirit Squad. It's 5 male cheerleaders that come out and cheer and wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
All, no names.
Is it making fun of gay guys? Is that the point?
It's making fun of something, but I don't know what it is.
When in doubt, they will always make fun of gay guys in wrestling. By the way, you know who wants to do the show is Canyon. I sent that on to you. I guess he's friends with El Jefe and J-Dubs. Well, him and Tommy go back a ways.
Yeah, him and Tommy Bateman from the Hideout show. They're very close.
They used to room on the road together, and Tommy's been trying very hard to get Canyon on our show. So I'd left it up to you, Fez. I guess is he the first wrestler ever to come out?
Yeah.
Other than being a gimmick?
Yeah, exactly. You take away the Adrian Adonises.
What wrestler had Adrian Adonis was the first gay gimmick, or would you go all the way back to Gorgeous George?
Oh, man, yeah. You probably got to go with Gorgeous George with the effeminate thing.
Was he supposed to be gay, though?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he was very Liberace, where it's not going to be said, but it's so implied with the hair curlers and everything.
No, Adrian Adonis, I always thought was hysterical, but would that be considered part of the bad gimmicks?
Yeah, that totally a bad gimmick. Considering the fact that his original gimmick was he was the biker from New York.
Uh-huh.
He was the leather guy.
Right.
From New York, and then it wasn't even such a thing of like feather boas and pink robes. He actually put on big fat house dresses and gardening hats.
Was there ever a worse gimmick in professional wrestling than Giant Gonzalez? Is that the all-time worst, where they couldn't work it out? He was just a really tall guy. And what was the outfit that he wore?
It was like a bodysuit, head to toe, and it had his muscles airbrushed on it. So, like, his abs were airbrushed in. And then for some reason, big furry crotch section and fur on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Furry shoulder pads.
So he was kind of a caveman, or they couldn't work it out.
Yeah, it was like, they tried to, like, he was like a Sasquatch or something. Like, he had been found in the Amazon jungles of South America.
Oh, now I understand it all this time.
So he was the giant. They tried one with the Big Show. Remember when he was the giant in WCW?
Yeah.
They had brought him out as the Yeti.
I don't remember that at all.
Jimmy Hart brought him out as the Yeti for that Dungeon of Doom gimmick, which was so bad. And they had him basically wrapped up like a mummy. So I don't even know why you would call him the Yeti when he's dressed like a mummy.
Here is Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
What about, do you remember Gold Dust from way back in the day? I think he had like a dual character where he came out in that like gold jumpsuit leotard.
Yeah, here's what happened with Goldust. I don't know if you even remember this, but at first he was supposed to be like a giant Oscar, and then his wife, who was like his manager, was supposed to be like some movie producer, and that whole thing didn't work. I mean, if the fact that it got over at all, you have to give credit to Goldust for, because it was really a bad idea.
They would also do this with him when he first started doing the gimmick.
He wasn't gay at first, right?
Right, yeah. He was just obsessed with the movies.
Yeah.
That was his gimmick. And they would bring out one of those old-time movie ushers with them, too, that was kind of like dressed like a bellhop.
Right.
Like
I don't remember that.
Like he was a Radio City music usher.
But I remember she would have a cigar, acting like she's making deals. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hiya, buddies.
Yeah.
I know you guys are talking about wrestling, man. I've been a fan for about 16 years. I started watching back when The Undertaker first started. So
Right.
I remember all the great gimmicks. The Repo Man, IRS, Money Incorporated.
Yeah, let's move into Repo Man. He used to come out and repossess things from people.
He would have to sneak to the ring.
Yeah.
And he wore like a like a criminal's mask, like the Weasels in Roger Rabbit.
Kev TV, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddies?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I just wanted to let Fez know that he's completely wrong about Big Show being the Yeti. That was a guy named Ron Reese. He was also, I think he was Reese in the Flock. There's actually a video clip on YouTube. You can see Big Show and the Yeti attacking Hogan.
Oh, that wasn't the Giant.
That's what he's saying. Here's another person to back him up. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez. Up, he went the same direction now. So maybe you were wrong about that one, Fez. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. My all-time worst, Fezzy. Do you remember a guy, he was like a glacier, and there would be like a snowstorm?
Oh, yeah.
I hated anybody who needed too much.
He had a huge ring entrance. You're absolutely right. His name was Glacier.
Yeah.
And he was like a Mortal Kombat character.
I don't mind a bad gimmick if it doesn't take up 5 minutes on the way down.
But he would start a blizzard. He would come to the ring. All of a sudden, the whole arena would be in a blue light, and a snowstorm would start. So you had to go through his entire blizzard gimmick.
And then he couldn't sell once he got out on the mat.
Right. He had a big WCW feud with Canyon.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, when Canyon was Mortis.
I was just about to say that, Mortis. Canyon was Mortis. That was another awful gimmick that WCW thought of.
WCW went through a lot of bad gimmicks, a lot of them.
What about the Demon, when they brought Gene Simmons in to promote, like, the Kiss Demon?
God.
And it was just the rest. It was Dale Torborg just in a Gene Simmons paint.
Right.
I forgot when WCW used to get in things where they would do the cross-promotion, like when Repo Man came into the ring. Not Repo Man, what was it? RoboCop. RoboCop came into the ring, and they had to act like he was shooting or fighting. And you know it was just some cross-promotion to make money on.
Or even when they did Ready to Rumble, and David Arquette won the belt on Nitro, and they had like the 4-level cage, and it was just, that was like the end of WCW.
It really was.
That could have been the end of wrestling altogether.
It was that bad, like they didn't care who won. Here's what I hate. I don't mind if a celebrity comes in if he doesn't dominate. You know what I mean? If you're going to bring Jay Leno in like they did, don't have him look like he knows what he's doing. Have him get pulled in like WWF would always do a great job with WWE they are now, with Pete Rose, where Pete Rose would take the bump. But Jay Leno was able to come in and start dominating out there.
Yeah, Jay Leno could come in and execute the diamond cutter move and get the pin and everything.
Even though he looked like he was in girls' gym class all that time. God, that drove me crazy.
You know, the RoboCop one was really bad, and they also brought out Chucky, the Child's Play doll, one time on WCW to have a debate with Rick Steiner, I think.
Just awful. I know they're getting paid money, but it's awful. Sean, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddies?
Hey, buddy.
Quick, Fezzy, what do you think about that stupid gimmick that they got now going on with that guy, good wrestler, but the boogeyman, coming out with that stupid Flavor Flav clock that he's always wearing?
Yeah, the boogeyman, he's got his face painted. It's Papa Shango all over again is what it is. And they found a guy who will eat worms. So, and that's his gimmick now. That's all you see is, it's like when Jake used to put the snake on the guy. Now the boogeyman puts worms on people.
Well, at least we're bringing the animals back. I wish it was something bigger than a worm, but I like a guy who'll bring an animal around with him. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys.
Yeah.
The worst wrestling gimmick of all time, the Red Rooster.
And another guy who everybody thought was a pretty good technical wrestler.
Terry Taylor.
But when he got in doing the Red Rooster and started acting like a rooster, it was just embarrassing for everybody.
Especially with the red spiky hair right up the hairline. Vince must have paid him a lot of money because he was good, but that gimmick was retarded.
Sometimes I think that Vince tries to hurt these guys and tries to act like, okay, you can keep your contract, but you're going to be the Red Rooster now.
You are going to act like a chicken. And that rooster crow of his never caught on with the crowd like he asked for it to.
Come on, everyone.
When you see the Red Rooster.
Ryan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Mick Foley did Dude Love one time. It was an awful, tree hug type gimmick where I don't understand how anyone would even be afraid of him.
Because here's the thing. Dude Love was kind of making fun of bad gimmicks, and it was so bad that it was great. So I actually was a big fan of Dude Love.
Well, then it was awesome then.
The problem with the Dude Love gimmick was Mankind. When Mick Foley was Mankind, he went up on top of a cage, come off the cage, and he was going to tear open his shirt and have the heart painted on his chest because the Dude Love gimmick was supposed to be he'd have this big heart tattoo on his chest.
Right.
Well, during the course of that cage match, the heart had worn off, and he tore open his shirt, and there was nothing there. It had all melted off and just this big red stain on his chest. So we didn't get the big Dude Love transition that they were hoping for in that one.
Hey, Mohawk, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Mohawk.
We lost you, buddy. There you go. You're on the air.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember Goldust. It's a credit to his talent that he went from being, the Oscar gimmick to the half a fag gimmick to then he got that violent case of Tourette's somehow and would just start screaming random shit in the middle of matches as he's beating somebody.
I was always entertained by that guy. I thought whatever he did, he would sell it 100%. Remember where he would just steal other people's gimmicks for a while, too?
Oh, yeah, he's just coming out as old wrestlers or current wrestlers.
I've always been just a mark for anybody who does an homage to somebody else's gimmick. It always cracks me up. I always thought that was great, and I always thought it was great when anybody would be able to pull something together that you didn't think they would be able to pull out of it. Like when it starts bad and then it starts to kick in.
The Honky Tonk Man seemed like that. That gimmick seemed like it couldn't have possibly been serious, and then next thing you know, over a year later, he's still Intercontinental Champion. I always like it when, like the Legion of Doom. Who had an idea like this? They got the Legion of Doom, their manager Paul Ellering. What do we need for this gimmick? A ventriloquist dummy. Rocco, the ventriloquist dummy who would ride on the front of their motorcycles. Now, at what meeting does everyone sit around and think Rocco the dummy is going to be a good idea, so much that it actually gets approved and starts showing up on television and pay-per-views? Another bad one. Remember this one? Mantar? He was the guy who was half bull, half man.
Yeah. Fez, we got somebody on the line right now that wants to talk to you because he has become famous as this character. Just give us the catchphrase, Earl.
It's still real to me, damn it.
And play the whole piece all the way through.
Next question, Jeff. Where are you? Right there.
Yeah. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it. I mean, thank you.
Take it easy, man.
Thank y'all guys. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Funk, for saying what needed to be said. I don't want to see another one of these.
Well, thank you.
So that was Dave Wills.
And we've got him on the line right now. We'll take a listen to him. How you doing, Dave?
Some things you'll never live down, and that's one of them I'll never live down.
What exactly brought on that whole
Sure,
thing?
I'll be happy to. Thanks for having me. Real big fans of the Ron and Fez show, too.
Thank you.
It took place in late November 2005 down in Spartanburg, South Carolina. They had a tribute to Starcade show in the Southeast, in North Carolina and South Carolina. They're doing a lot of the legend shows with a lot of the stars from the 80s and 90s still being used on those. And it was a meet and greet they had that day with a lot of the stars from the NWA Jim Crockett era. And they had a question-and-answer session in the afternoon with Terry Funk, the Midnight Express, Dennis Condrey, and Bobby Eaton. Jim Cornette and Bill Apter was hosting it. That was the week of the death of Eddie Guerrero, and it also was a situation where I came in there. I drove it from Atlanta to Spartanburg, and I wanted to see, some of the legends I grew up watching. Of course, Harley Race was going to be there, the Midnight X, many different folks were going to be there. And I wanted to, meet and greet and shake hands and get, a few things autographed and pictures and stuff like that, just something. Right. And as I was pulling in and waiting in line to enter the Coliseum, Mr. Harley Race was getting out of his car, and he was having somewhat of a rough time because of all the years of bumps and bruises he's taken in the sport and all these hard rings and all, and touring and the schedule and all that other stuff.
So he's not walking very well at all anymore.
He was moving pretty slow, and then I saw Terry Funk, and he was moving fairly slow. And the Midnight Express, they're still fantastic in terms of psychology and all. But, I mean, Dennis and Bobby, the years are taking a toll. You just can't do that to your body and expect to still be, in prime physical condition to go out there and continue doing it some more. The body has a finite lifespan. So I saw that. Jim Cornette, of course, had knee problems as well. He's just awesome. I just was sorry to meet him again as well. But getting back to where we were at, I saw that. I tried to put it out of my mind. I wanted to have some fun. I got to meet the Barbarian. I got to meet Jerry Lawler. I got to meet Jimmy Hart, the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. I got to meet all them. We sat there for this question and answer session. Pardon me.
He's getting joked up again.
Sure, I understand him. I am too.
But here's the thing. During the question and answer, they said, who's your favorite match? Or who would be your favorite opponent? And they made the comment, well, everybody named something. And then Terry Funk said, I'd like to have one more match with Eddie Guerrero. Now, it had been the week when Eddie Guerrero had passed away, and the night before, Nick Dinsmore, or Eugene, had been taken off the road for the pain pill thing in Europe. So that was on my mind as well. And he said, Funk also said that we, speaking of to the panel on the stage, he said we as wrestlers and people who have came up need to go out and try to steer the next generation away from some of these demons and influences that can hurt them, like what happened in Guerrero's life. He said if you look in any major city, they have a crack house. He said Spartanburg, South Carolina, where we were at that day, has a crack house. If you looked in police records and newspaper reports and stuff over the past 5 years and saw the number of deaths that happened as a result of that crack house, it would probably be less than professional wrestling had had. So he had said that, and that got me thinking. And I thought back to the days of ECW when Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, had done his interviews saying, y'all talk about hardcore fans. You talk about how, we like hardcore wrestling. He goes, Ray Stevens was the original hardcore. You want hardcore? How many of you guys have picked up the phone and called the Dynamite Kid and thanked him for all the bumps he took on the concrete? Yeah, thanks a lot. Sorry you don't have a pot to piss in or where to throw it out of. Yeah, half these people can't walk. How hardcore is it? And then I wanted to stand up and thank the guys. Hey, man, thanks for entertaining me. Thanks for, paying the sacrifice of your body for my entertainment and my pleasure to see this sport that I enjoy. And it just didn't come out that way. I started
You got choked up.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I say you got choked up around that time.
Very much so, because I just was overwhelmed with emotion. Having such a positive experience, meeting so many legends that I was a fan of growing up, and fans short for fanatic. I mean, there are people who are just as vocal about your sport or your entertainment of choice.
When did you start, Dave? When did you start watching wrestling? About what year?
Watching wrestling around 1985.
85, huh?
85, yeah. No, working on about 21 years now.
So was that the old NWA or when you started, or?
No, I was watching UWF with Bill Watts.
Uh-huh.
His promotion, he had Hacksaw Dugan and Dr. Death and Ted DiBiase and the Freebirds.
And that was all out of Atlanta?
It was out of Tulsa, Oklahoma is what I was watching. In Atlanta, we used to have the big wrestling block of 8 hours of Superstars of Wrestling, which, since I wasn't getting any dates or anything, that sure did keep my Saturday nights from not being too boring. But it was a great, great program, and I got to see wrestling from all different sections and parts of the country and of the world.
They would have the Mid-Atlantic, of course, and the old Georgia Championship Wrestling.
Georgia actually went under a few years before. They had Deep South, which was the promotion that was in Georgia at the time. Your NWA, the World Class Show from Texas with the Von Erichs was on there. Bill Watts' Mid-South Sports, or UWF, is what it was, the old Mid-Southern area. CWA with Jerry Lawler and the Memphis group, and I think they had AWA and generally some women's wrestling, or IWCCW up in New York, Maine area.
We're talking with Dave Wills. He's now known in the wrestling world as the Crying Wrestling Fan. His website, it's stillrealtome.com.
What are you doing with that site, Dave?
Well, actually, my new podcast is just up. My friend and I, Mark Danger, we did our little podcast yesterday. It's probably a great experiment in bad radio and bad podcasting, but we put it up yesterday, previewing a little bit of WrestleMania and just talking a little bit of nonsense. Both of us are big Atlanta, Georgia fans. And I'm doing that. I've done some podcast and radio interviews for Figure 4 Weekly, and I'm writing a column also for WorldWrestlingInSandy.com on a guest columnist basis. That book's coming out soon, and it's really a quality site. A lot of opinion, not a lot of news, but a really, really fun site. Glad to be associated with James Gutman's WorldWrestlingInSandy.com.
So good things are happening out of your meltdown.
Actually, they are. I've had the opportunity to do quite a few things. I was able to go up to a show in Lenore, North Carolina, the March Madness for Southern Championship Wrestling. I think the DVD is now available. But they had, I got to ring announce 2 matches, and the 2 matches were one I'd always wanted to see, which was the Midnight Express of Bobby Eaton and Dennis Condrey against the Powers of Pain, the Warlord and Congo the Barbarian. And the other match was Jerry the King Lawler against Dusty Rhodes. Now, people can say what they want to about how they're getting older or whatever, but they had the crowd in the palm of their hands and just showed you a lot of the psychology and a lot of more of the, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, and just was really some top-quality excitement, and I really was humbled and honored to be able to appear and guest ring announce for them.
Now, Dave, Fez is a pretty big wrestling fan. And I thought maybe we'd try a little trivia contest. The interns have put together some questions. And do you feel strong about that or no, Dave?
Well, I'm not the best at dates, but I can remember a little bit. Well, go ahead and try.
All right.
That'll be the first time I lost a trivia.
Fez, if you want to answer, you just say Fez, and if Dave, you think you got the answer, you just say Dave. All right. Which AWA World Heavyweight Champion later went on to be a WWF WWE commentator?
Dave.
Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Jerry the King Lawler.
All right, Fezzy, you're already dropping behind here. I'm getting
Very
nervous.
nice,
Yeah.
Dave.
What company did Ted Turner purchase that later became WCW?
Dave, National Wrestling Alliance.
Owned by...
Jim Crockett Promotions.
Yeah, Jim Crockett Promote. Yeah, that's what I had on it. All right, that's 2-zip. You've fallen behind, Fez.
Fallen behind quick.
And at one time, instead of saying your name, you slapped the table. So
I gotta learn my name.
Yeah. Here we go. Which WrestleMania is the only one in the history not to have a heavyweight title match?
Dave.
Yes, Dave.
I think it was WrestleMania 4 where they had the tournament.
No, sorry.
Oh, really?
Fez.
Yeah.
Was it 12?
Sorry, you're both wrong. WrestleMania 1, Hogan and Mr. T versus Piper and Orndorff.
It's obvious, Dave.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 2-0, Dave winning. Who did Ric Flair defeat to win his first heavyweight championship? Yes, Fez.
Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes, September 17th, 1981.
In Kansas City.
4 years before Dave started watching.
Good job, Fez.
Who were the original Four Horsemen?
Fez.
Yeah.
It was Ric Flair, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and Ole Anderson.
Very good. All right, here we go. Who won the first Royal Rumble in 1988?
Fez.
Yes, Fez.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
All right, he's making a comeback. 3-2. Yeah. Let's see. Which wrestling school did Ric Flair graduate from?
Dave.
Yes, Dave.
Berngagne.
There we go. It's tied up at 3. Let's play this one to 5, boys.
Okay.
And it's a hell of a match. It's a hell of a match going on. Dave Wills, the still real to me, damn it guy, and Fez Whatley, the man also with no life whatsoever. Here you go. Who threw in the towel for Bob Backlund? Making
Dave.
him. Yes,
Arnold
Dave.
Scallion.
Arnold Scallion is correct. One more, Fezzy.
The Golden Boy.
And you dropped this one. What was the first match ever at WrestleMania 1?
Fez.
Yes, Fez.
Tito Santana versus the Executioner?
Very good. Here it is. Going right down to the end like any really good match. This is it. What wrestler's stepfather died in the ring during a match in 1970?
Fez.
Yes, Fez.
Ted DiBiase.
The $1 Million Man. Fez pulls it out.
Way to go, Fez.
Dave, you had him on the ropes there. Anything you want to promote, Dave?
Not really. I really appreciate you having me on the show. If they want to go to my website, www.itsstillrealtome.com, that's great. Right. I'm on WorldWrestlingInsanity.com as a guest columnist, and I really do appreciate you guys having me on.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks so much, bud.
See you.
Thank you, Dave Wills. It's stillrealtome.com.
Wow, Fezzy, I was so nervous. I never saw anybody take you that far.
Yeah, that was scary. 2 right out of the get.
2 out of the get. Number 1, you went and slapped the table instead of saying your name. But then you came back 3-2, and I'm like, well, it's over. Here's the real Fez. And he picks up the next 2. I was fucking dying over here.
We're about at a time limit draw there. I was getting very, very nervous.
It's like seeing Terry Smith get beat up. It's just something I never experienced before. Smitty, no! All right, we'll take a break. We're right back. Ron and Fez Show.
Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley, The Ron and Fez Show. XM 202.
O sinner, do not stray from the straight and narrow way, for the Lord is surely watching what you do. If you approach the devil's den, turn round, don't enter in, lest the hand of the Almighty fall on you. He'll fuck you up. Yes, God will fuck you up if you dare to disobey His stern command. He'll fuck you up. Don't you know He'll fuck you up? So you better do some praying while you can. Long ago a man named Lot had a wife he thought was hot, but she could not stop her black and sinful ways. You know it was her own damn fault when God turned that bitch to salt. That's the way He used to work back in those days. He fucked him up. He really fucked him up when the people went and turned their backs on him. He can fuck you up. No shit, he'll fuck you up. Just like he fucked the people up back then. I used to have a friend named Ray who walked that evil way. He cursed and drank and broke his neighbor's fence. You know Ray was full aware that some sheep were over there, and he knew them in the biblical sense. God fucked him up. He went and fucked Ray up. Went and paid him back for all his wicked sins. He fucked him up. Fucked that boy completely up. Now he's married to a Presbyterian.
Yeah, getting a little down home for everybody today, huh, Fez? We go from Dave Wills and wrestling talk to that, so it's we're very southern today.
Enjoying it in the heartland.
Fez, no other time have I ever seen you on the ropes before in a match. That was, and I was talking with Eastside Dave about this later. That is as nervous as I've ever gotten for you during wrestling trivia. Now, I had to play I couldn't even root you on because I have to be judge and jury here.
Sure.
And I was just thinking of, I was suddenly going to, make the answer Tuttle or something. I was just going to do something inside. Who were the sassy boys? I didn't know what to do. I was sweating up a storm.
The screw job.
I'd have to say Candyman would be the answer there. But you pulled it out, but maybe you're losing a step. Maybe it's starting to be time for you to hang up that strap.
Maybe when it comes to trivia, I'm like Harley Race, limping around on bad trivia hips.
I was nervous. Hey, Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for having Dave Wills on. It was great, and congratulations to Fez. And how you feeling, Fez?
Doing good, feeling good, especially after the big trivia win.
I don't know whether it slows you down after any kind of a heart problem at all, or, I'm going to take it back to that Morrissey song. It just gets the show off to a slow, depressed start, and this happens. Now, tomorrow, Death Metal Mo is going to pick our music, and I'll say this, Fez, whatever he picks, we play.
I've never been a big fan of the death metal, but I am a fan of Death Metal Mo, so I'm excited about this.
It is a time for you to get into death metal, then. This will be your real introduction to it tomorrow.
So I'm looking forward to that, and just heading into a nice birthday weekend. I got a birthday on Friday, and then Saturday we got a big party at McFadden's on 2nd Avenue in New York City. I want everybody there so I can just say happy birthday and slap hands with everybody along the way.
You make it sound like a ball, Fezzy. Dave, have you been keeping up with Mikey Boy and everything? You making this thing happen? Are we all going to feel good about it? Because this is your baby this time. This is supposed to be one of the things you're worried about.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome.
I can't hear you.
There's going to be...
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Now you're on.
This is just going to be a phenomenal party. There's going to be lots of people. I keep getting private messages from ronfez.net or emails about people all excited to go.
Why are they private messages? Why are people afraid to put it out there in the public?
And the thread's gotten huge, and all the whackbag people are invited. Everyone's invited. You don't have to be a part of the message board. It's going to be fucking rock and roll. I can't wait.
All right, now a special guest is coming. And I just noticed there was a call now, so I'll put it on. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, hello? Ronnie, Fezzy?
Yes?
It's Frenchie.
It's our Frenchie.
Hi, Frenchie.
Hi, guys. How are you?
How long has it been since we talked with Frenchie?
Such a long time.
It has
been.
Such
a long time that I have a 2-year-old little girl.
Oh, my God. Does it look just like
2
Fez?
years old.
Yeah.
It better not.
Last time we saw you were pregnant.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was like 4 or 5 months pregnant.
Wow.
And I lost all the weight.
Thank God.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God.
Because I don't want to see you with any Britney weight. I want you looking like Frenchie.
I will be looking like Frenchie, and you may be seeing me. I just shopped for a little birthday gift.
I thought you weren't going to pick him up. This is one of the people I said, don't get Fez anything.
No, give that present to the
I
baby.
didn't say I got Fez a birthday present,
Yeah.
but I have a good friend that has a birthday on Friday, so I went shopping for him.
That's very nice of you, Frenchie. You didn't have to do that.
For him or her. Well, we hope to see you, Frenchie.
Well, I hope to see you, too.
And where are you down in South Jersey still?
Yeah, right below Trenton. So I'm not real south, but yeah,
All
about
right.
Cherry Hill area.
Well, we hope to see you Saturday night, honey.
Yep, and I love you guys, and I miss you, and I'm listening to you every day.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Frenchie.
Thank you. I'll see you soon.
Bye-bye, darling.
Bye.
Saturday night is the party at McFadden's on 2nd Avenue in New York.
What a cutie she is. Fez, did you see the New York Post today with a picture of the big unit's love child?
Oh, yeah. You know, it's sad enough that she got his looks, and now he's not giving her the time of day either.
This kid has a head like one of those Eastern Island statues. They're just that Easter Island. You ever see those big fucking long statues? That's the head this kid has.
Yeah, it's a good thing Randy Johnson never tried to dispute this in court, because all you have to do is parade what she's being called the little unit in, and everyone's going to know right away. You're not even going to have to do a blood test on this one.
I'm just going to give her the mustache and the logo, and there you're basically looking at the big unit.
There he is. There's Randy Johnson when he was a boy.
Now, you know, I would say awkward stage, but, you know, Priscilla Presley has a granddaughter who's the same age and looks fantastic.
That's a stage you don't come off of, Ronnie, that awkward stage with her. You don't grow out of that one.
Just like the big unit still in his awkward years.
Still all gangly.
40.
Just a lot of teeth and all long-armed.
Hey, Dave, could you come over and look at this computer for me? It pops off every once in a while. I just don't want to leave it up as the show goes on.
Scarlett Johansson, she has been named the sexiest woman in the world, according to the 100 sexiest women in the world on FHM magazine.
So 100 women voted, and they came up with Scarlett Johansson.
She is the #1 sexiest woman in the world. There's 99 behind her of celebrities.
Now, this would be a big deal if these magazines didn't put out a list every single week. That's my problem with it.
Yeah, she may be completely in the top, down to number 20 in next week's list.
What do you think, though? I have no problem with her going in at #1. I mean, there's a lot of people that could win, but I don't think it ruins a list to see her as first.
I can definitely see it. I probably would have gone with Eva Longoria. She seems to be the new sex kitten now.
She is gorgeous. I'm not turning that down. Let me check with Dave. Dave, if you had to, if you only got to pick Eva Longoria, or who was the other one?
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson, who's really just got a rockin' body. Which one would you pick?
I have to go Scarlett. I
Yeah.
love that, like, really, I have never been in the sun type of thing. I guess I can identify it. You know, we both would get killed by the sun's rays and everything.
So
like
you
that.
want to sleep with a woman who has the same skin as you?
Sort
is
of,
what
and
you're
make
saying.
really pale babies.
All right, let me go for you, Earl. Earl, Eva Longoria or Scarlett Johansson?
I'll go with Scarlett.
Yeah.
Just those lips and great body.
Yeah, see, that's the thing about her. Like, it's not just looks. There's a little something going on in that mind, a little bad girl, a little sexy girl thing that works in a big, big way. Although, when I see any of these lists, it's very rare for me to act like somebody doesn't deserve to win. I normally don't fight it very much. 866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. And it's not like we have one definitive member. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the Marilyn Monroe age. Like, you brought up Bridget Bardot, Fezzy. At one time, she would have won every list there was out there. I don't know if we just have that one chick now that has 100% of the vote. Bronx Johnny wants to add something to this. Johnny, who is it for you? Who's your fantasy woman?
Come on in,
Guerra.
Who?
Vita Guerra? Hold on, wait.
All right, let me see her. What's the story on her?
Did he say Vita Scarolitis?
Vita Guerra.
Where do you know her from? Is this a girl from your neighborhood?
No, I wish.
Yeah.
No, she's in a lot of magazines. They got a couple nude pictures. I couldn't get those, though. Got to pay for those.
Oh, she's got a big ass.
Yeah, twice. She got butt of the month twice.
Well, she deserves it. I can't fight that one. Now, is this a Latin chick?
Yes, she's Cuban.
The Latin chicks are getting more and more popular. The Brazilian girls. All right, this thing you gave me, there's no English even in it. I've got to be able to
look at the pictures. That's what I do.
I've got to know. Look at the size of the ass on this girl. It's unbelievable.
Let me check
Where
this
did Cuban
out.
girls get that Cuban booty? Why is the Cuban ass so big?
It's the raft ride, I think. I don't know.
You know who you would like, Bronx Johnny? A girl I know named Mandisa. You would enjoy her company.
Mandisa's got a hippo ass. I was looking at her last night. I actually yelled at the TV, honey, wear a dress. Don't get caught up in jeans.
They've got to quit putting her in that much denim.
Oh, that was the other thing when Paula goes, she was like, I always sing this song in church. I'm going to sing it now. And Paula goes, there's a new church, the Church of Mandisa. And you don't say that to a black woman. You don't act like to a black woman, you're better than Christ herself.
As they degrade her worship.
Yeah, that didn't help out at all. I had never heard of this woman before.
Vita Guerra.
I'm a big fan of this big-ass chick. Send me all the stuff you can to her. Send it to Ron and Fez at AOL.com.
I'll try my best.
Yeah. And if there's anything in English, I'd be happy to, just so I can communicate. Oh, Mars is coming up with pictures.
Nice work, Mars.
The ass is unbelievable. The ass is the size of Rhode Island. It really is a state ass.
And that is what she is accenting in her picture. She wants everyone to see that big ass.
Latin guys like the ass, too, right?
Yeah.
Is it more tits or ass?
For me, it's tits. I'm more of a tits guy. I never had a mom.
Mars, what about for you?
Booty.
Got to be the booty? Now, tonight, what's the Spanish girl's name that's going to be singing on Idol? Shakira or something? Unfucking-believably hot. Unbelievably. I can't understand a single thing she sings. I turn the volume down, but she's unbelievable. So normally I don't even have a problem with any of these. Here is Brad. Brad, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Brad.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just wanting to see what position did Sue Johansson come in?
Sue Johansson not making the top 100. That old lady who does the sex show on cable.
I still find her hot.
Really?
She just doesn't give up. Tim, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, Bijou Phillips, all the way.
I'm a huge Bijou Phillips fan, but I do go for the heroin chic thing. I like the dirty girl strung out on heroin look. It works
Me too,
for
man. Love it.
But she also has the body of a 10-year-old boy. That's
well, move her up the ranks.
That's the deal that you're looking for there. Yeah, Fuzzy, there's plenty of girls you could get into as long as you disregard the naughty bits. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Ric Flair Fez.
What can we do for you?
I was wondering, you were talking about Britney Spears and the baby weight a little bit ago. I was wondering if you guys had seen the picture of some kind of sculpture that somebody did for an art gallery or something like that.
Yeah.
Britney Spears on all fours, on a bearskin rug, holding the ears of the bear, I think, and the crown of the baby's head shooting out the back of her.
Yeah, she was basically giving birth from all fours, and the whole thing was supposed to be a pro-life statue. So have you seen this, Fez?
I saw this online. To me, it really didn't look all that much like Britney Spears.
All right, here comes Danny. He is bringing in the asses of his favorites. Who is this girl?
This is a girl named Kira Augustina.
Look at the size of this. This is a Mandingo ass from last night.
It's a big, giant bubble ass that looks like it's put on upside down on her body.
It's humongous. Though you also Latin, Danny?
No.
Is that where you pick up on this?
No, I don't know where I get it from, but...
But you like an ass that big?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
That is the ass of a 400-pound woman. Now, what does she know? I haven't seen her face in any of these.
Well, you know what she did? This was a girl who was making the rounds on the internet, and basically she was doing like these little striptease videos until they got huge.
Mara's bringing it. We are in a world of butt fetishes here. Is this her? Courtney Black. Again, all our guys here at XM like a woman with a 200-pound ass.
The ass is as big as the rest of her.
Yeah. So all you guys have been into that since an early age?
Yeah, I've always done it. Always. I mean, tits is nice, but you could be flat-chested. You got an ass like that, I'm yours.
You know what? You might be into a guy. After a while, what you might find out is that you like a guy's ass.
Either a guy or the Liberty Bell.
Here is Scott. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Listen, first of all, Vita Guerrero, the first big-ass girl you're talking about.
Yeah.
Number one, she's got incredible cell phone pics on the internet. And number two, Jeremy Shockey already ruined her, dude, so that goes right out the window.
All right, Jeremy Shockey is going to get some big-ass women for himself. He's doing well in the world. Send any of these pictures to Ron and Fez at AOL.com. I want to check it out. Now, Fez, we're talking about the big-ass thing. I almost called it a fetish, but that got me wondering, is it a fetish if it's about the ass?
I think it's a fetish.
Why would it be a fetish?
I think because it's a very specific thing about a woman.
But the one you're supposed to be attracted to. You are supposed to be attracted to breast-ass vagina, right?
Right.
So if you are, how then would that be a fetish? Let me check over with Earl. Earl, break this up for us. Fez and I find ourselves in the corner, just sitting here locked up. We need a ref to stop in. How do you feel about it? Fetish or no fetish?
No, not at all.
Not a fetish if it's about the ass.
It's a specific preference, but I don't see it as a fetish.
But what if it's overly large? Right, Pitsy went the opposite. He brought the smallest ass he could find out there.
Tiny.
No,
Yeah.
I was cruising the internet for porn last night, and
Uh-huh.
I found this chick. Her name is Maria Rito. She's from Mexico.
Uh-huh.
I just thought she was beautiful, but I like her ass. You know, that's the ass I'll lick. You know, that's a beautiful ass.
You like a smaller one though, or are you more of a big ass guy?
My girlfriend's got kind of a big ass, so
Yeah.
I'm into big asses.
I so hope she's listening.
My girlfriend has a humongous ass. See, they get very, very nervous when you say they got a big ass, and yet that is what you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, she gets a lot of black guys coming on to her, too. You
Is
know?
that right? Black guys love a big ass.
Especially on a white girl.
And according to Fez, that's a fetish.
I say fetish. Ass fetish.
I think so, too, because that's the only thing I really like on a girl, you know? That's my favorite part.
All right, what if you said something like this, Fez? Like if somebody says, "Oh, I'm just into Asians," would you think that was a fetish?
I would think so, yeah.
I disagree. That's a preference. I gotta go. Earl has broken this up for me, where he's just saying preference. Now, if you spend all your time sucking on a toe, that isn't necessarily. Mars is coming up with tons of these. Bringing in Mars. Mars, you.
All right, now that is Jeremy Shockey's ass.
Oh, stop! Look at the size of this ass.
That is a dirigible.
And the magazines these guys are going through was Butt Man, where it's just women with humongous asses.
It looks like hot air balloons colliding.
And you wonder yourself how you get a humongous ass and no tits. You would think one part of the body gets bigger, like that man Diesel last night. I mean, when you look at her, she doesn't have a huge upper body, but the lower body is beyond what you would even consider human proportion.
Yeah, you would have to say elephant man disease at that point. It's so exaggerated.
Like, I know she can't get into a movie theater seat or a airplane seat. She's just too big. I don't know what she does.
Yeah, I don't know how they got her out to California. Flatbed, I guess.
Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing? You know, you say ass fetish. It's an ass fetish if the girl's got a fucked up face. If she looks like disgusting and you're into the ass, that's an ass fetish. But if she's cute and she's got a nice ass, then that's a good thing.
All right, I see what you're saying. You've lined up with Fez, but what about this? What if you just like the face?
If you just like
Would that be a fetish, Fez? It's just one part that you focus on.
Yeah, I think if it's a singular thing, body part or elsewise, it becomes a fetish. It goes into fetish territory.
You're going to have to back that up with some medical proof. Well, psychological proof. You're going to have to find me something about this to make me feel like we are in a den of feti. Because if I look around at the butt men in this joint, I can't believe it. Here is Jack. Jack, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Jack.
Buddies.
Hey, buddy, what's happening?
Hey, listen, it's all about balance. Jamie Presley. Fezzy, tell me she's on the list.
Jamie Presley, I'm sure on the FHM list.
Got to be on there.
Yeah, I think she's very beautiful. Something about her personality kind of isn't there for me, though. There's a little bit of stupidity, and I don't know whether she plays it that way. And I'm not saying I wouldn't bang her in a heartbeat, but, I mean, to hang out with her, I think would get a little grating for me. Not to put her down. Here's Carney. Carney, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Carney, how are you, pal?
What's up, Carn?
Hey, BACM 1369, fellas.
Oh,
just wondering, how come no one ever talks about Rose McGowan anymore? She's still on Charmed on the WB, but no one ever says anything about how hot she is.
Because it's the WB. It's basically like being in a fucking witness protection program. Nobody can find her there. I didn't know the show was still even on. I find her to be just a beautiful woman. What do you think, Fezzy?
Rose McGowan, very attractive.
Yeah.
she was tainted for a little bit by Marilyn Manson there, but
God knows what he did to her.
she
God
came
knows.
again.
He drug himself all over her. There's no doubt about that. Here's Rob. Rob, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie, if you like the big ass, you got to check out this girl, Isabella Soprano. She's from the Cat House show on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking fantastic.
Had a big giant man ass?
Oh,
well,
not
don't
a man ass, Ronnie.
Don't confuse me with the ass feti that we have running through this building.
It's rampant here.
Yeah.
You got to check her out. Later.
For me, I think if a woman has that attitude, anything can really happen. I wouldn't be able to say, honey, I can't be with you because you don't have a gigantic ass that barely fits into the room. And the guys we have working here, gigantic ass fans.
As soon as she walked into the room sideways, I fell in love.
Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, I like a little ass because I'd rather have one built for speed than comfort.
Oh, I don't know where you're going with that, but thank you very much. First of all, I like the fact you're throwing another cliche at us, but why you want her to be fast is beyond me. Here's the reclusive Negro. The reclusive Negro. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Go ahead, Earl.
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
Hey, Earl.
Yo, you want to check out a fat ass? There's a female who does rap videos and magazines. Her name is Buffy. Just Google her name and trust me, the fattest ass you've ever seen.
Real rump shaker, huh?
Well, yes.
Earl, do you know this woman at all?
I don't know her, but the guys in the hallway did say, like, I know her. I got pictures of her. They're all coming in like
They
lunatics.
run. Look, here's Mars. Every one of them loves this. Oh, she happens to be here in Buttman.
What do you know about Buffy the Pantsuit Slayer?
Mars is like, finally, you guys are doing a show I like. You're doing a show I can relate to.
Need anything fixed?
Maybe we'll just have some big-ass contest in here someday. Dave, find out exactly what a fetish would be. See if you can get one of the guys to look it up online. We want to know the definition of the word fetish.
Okay.
Fez says that if you like a big ass, that's a fetish. My thing is, if you like something that's considered normal in sexuality, whether it's the ass, the tits, the vagina, whatever, how can that be a fetish?
Right. I think you're thinking of preference, and that's the word.
Unless you happen to be in an encyclopedia or dictionary,
Okay.
I really don't care much about you.
All right, I'm going to go find out.
He thought that I cared about his opinion.
He wanted to be read like a book.
You know, we need a psychiatrist at all times ready to call in and help us out. Because we're curious, we just know nothing.
That would be so nice and handy to have.
Well, for you especially. Neil, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Neil.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
2574.
Hooah!
Hey, Fezzy, I guess, I don't know, I like redheads. Is that a fetish?
Yeah, good point. Would you consider that a fetish, Fez?
I think, yes. If it's where you're obsessed on red hair and the girl's got to be redheaded, I think you have gone into fetish territory.
No, I don't think so because, again, let's say a white guy who only likes white girls. That's a fetish?
I think that's a little vague to be a fetish. I don't think that has anything too real specific about it.
So when finally it meets into your southern culture, you don't have a problem. But red hair, which is basically saying a guy who goes, I just want to be with Italian girls.
That's a fetish.
All right, white, that's normal for you. Like an Italian girls, that's a fetish. Like an Asian girls, that's a fetish.
Yes.
I disagree. Here's Dave. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys. If you like Asian girls, it's a preference. If you want Asian girls to pee on you, that's a fetish.
So so take it another step. Where exactly does the line get crossed?
Like you said earlier, you're supposed to like what, ass, tits, whatever on a female.
Right.
But if the sexual act becomes, I guess, deviant, then it's a fetish.
So the word we're looking for is some kind of deviance.
Yeah, if you're into getting tied up or tying up or...
Do you think it has to be deviant, or is it any specific act is a fetish, whereas anything about a person is not a fetish? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, he's saying when you go outside the norm is where he's saying deviance. So as long as it's a norm, the ass, fine. The feet, cuckoo, cuckoo, fat eye, fat eye. All right, let me say they went and picked this up for us online, Fezzy, so we'll try. An object that is believed to have magical spiritual power. That's not it. Something as a material object or non-sexual part of the body that arouses sexual desire and may become necessary for sexual gratification. So, Fezzy, according to this, I was right, you were wrong. The ass, sexual part of the body.
Right, it has to be non-sexual, brought into a sexual realm that makes it a fetish.
Feet, and then the fucking weirdos that need this and that and the other thing. I need you to walk on Band-Aids or smokers.
Where would the red hair fall into, then? That's not like a sexual organ.
It's not a sexual organ, but it's part of the personality. All right, sexual fetishism. This didn't even come up till Freud. I had no idea. So he says it's an inanimate object or part of a person's body.
Yeah, something you're not supposed to like.
So the hair is not, it's not that you want to jack off into the hair. It's like you prefer a woman with red hair or you prefer an Italian woman, an Asian woman.
All right, so that's like highlighting the things that you're already seeing sexual about that person.
Okay, more or less. I mean, that's the thing that you like. That's what turns you on. Now, does anybody know what fucking turns them on? That's why when people get upset with gay people, I don't understand it because I don't even know. I can't even say, oh, this is why I get turned on by this. Or I don't think most people can. So why would you think a gay person can understand what makes you gay? And they're always asking them that. You know what I mean?
Was it the mother?
Yeah, how did you become gay? Your mom's so mean? Here is Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, like, what's the line is drawn when it makes you go, what the fuck is he thinking about? Like a girl with a strap-on cock or something like that, you know?
But that's only for you. You know what I mean? Like, society, could always be turned off by what you're into. Like, there's guys out there that like big girls, and there's guys that don't. So the guy who doesn't says, what the fuck is wrong with him? There's some people that like petite girls, and other guys that only dig, 6-foot-tall Swedes. So, again, you're asking for other people to define what's right for you. I say, why do it?
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not talking about the actual person. I'm talking about what they're doing. Like, say, like, the girl takes a shit on your chest, and, like, that's a fetish. That's something like, what the fuck?
Okay, I understand. I got you. So he's saying to be a fetish, most people have to be turned off by it.
Yeah, it has to be so out. A majority of people have to decide it's outside the norm.
Yeah, but is that even right to do? Does that even make it a fetish? Because I hate people who act like, I want to do something, but I can't.
Right.
Just fucking do it.
I mean, if you go around that logic, it's like anything outside missionary position is going to seem fetish-like.
Well, it is according to the church.
Right.
The church, the missionary position got its name because the missionaries taught it to the natives. They said, no, what you're doing is wrong. That's the devil's position. Here's the way God wants you to do it, face to face. So people would do that because it was the, quote, right way to do things, not necessarily what they meant. At the same time, the missionaries used to tell people not to jack off, but that never really caught on. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
My vote, Jessica Alba, by the way. But those guys who like the big fat asses, do they like the cottage cheese big fat ass or the big round like bubble butt? What are they into with that?
All right, Danny, grab that mic over there, buddy. Do you want a big cottage cheese ass? Does it matter to you, or do you want her to have a athletic ass?
The cottage cheese really isn't going to do it for me. I would prefer a nice, it needs to be smooth, but if it's a big, smooth ass...
So it can't be a big
perfect.
sloppy ass?
No. I'll give a little bit of a cushion there, just like if there's a little bit of flubber going on, it's not necessarily terrible as long as it's still shapely.
No, you said you like a really hairy bung, too, right?
No, I never said that.
You sure?
No!
Somebody did.
No! All right, let's check with Mars. Mars likes I mean, big ass is the wrong word to use. It's a humongous ass.
No cottage cheese at all.
None at all.
None at all.
It's got to
Has
be
to
smooth.
Nice, smooth.
Do you want a muscle ass, though?
A little muscle?
Yeah.
Sure,
I
why
mean,
not?
when I see those weightlifting girls, I'm not attracted to that kind of
No,
ass.
not like that.
That's
but
a guy's ass.
A nice, in shape butt.
Yeah. Remember when Ronnie D used to like that chick, and I always go, "Oh yeah, he's nice."
Corey Everson.
He used to be so furious. That looks like a beautiful woman. I'm going, "Hey man, whatever you're into."
She's a nice guy.
And yeah, I forgot who I used to call her too. Oh, Gastineau.
I forgot.
I said, "You got another date with Gastineau?" Because I thought she looked exactly like him. Oh, he used to be pissed about that. All right, here is Anthony. Anthony, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, buddies?
Yeah.
BS292 here. Yeah, I was gonna say the difference between a fetish, like a redhead, could be a fetish or a preference. The difference is a preference is just if you prefer redheads to blondes, and a fetish means that only a redhead could get you sexually aroused.
All right, now let me ask you this. There's some guy, only their wife could get them sexually aroused. Like, there's guys that go out and try to cheat, and they get a limp dick because they're so paranoid about being with somebody else. Is that kind of a fetish?
I wouldn't think so. I think
Because,
I guess
again,
it
it
could
falls
be.
into the majority. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I really think of normal as being too normal. I think people, like, if they're going to answer questions, they're going to attempt to be normal. Now, not our big-ass friends, because all these guys here are comfortable with themselves. But I think that if you would try to ask most people on the street, what do you like, what are you into, I think they would go out of their way to try to guess what they think would be the right answer.
Yeah, and they would probably even list things as being not normal that they've tried themselves.
That they dig. Not
Yeah.
even just try, but they're turned on by, particularly if they're in front of other people. Because you'll never have a room full of people, and somebody will, jump up and go, "No, I got to rub my balls on their heels. That's what I need more than anything else."
I'm not normal.
All right, that went fast for us, Fezzy.
That was a good time today. I enjoyed.
Well, as long as you're happy, then the rest of us feel like we've done a good show. Tomorrow, Earl has been pulled off the music. You'll be listening to the death metal stylings of Death Metal Mo.
I can't wait for that. And, of course, it's McFadden's on Saturday night, 2nd Avenue in New York City. Come join us. Nice big party going on.
We'll talk to you soon. It's the Ron and Fez show. See ya.
The Ron and Fez Show.
XM202.